But he comes back. He's such a threat on the ice. 12 goals in 16 games this season. He's a guy that provides them a spark on a power play that has struggled the last couple games. Puts that top line with Stevenson and Stone back intact. He just makes the lineup and healthy and ready to go.
Yeah, the Florida Panthers, their numbers here on home ice are off the charts. Florida 21-3 in this building this year, the number one home team in the NHL. They've ripped off 7 straight wins in this building by a total goal count of 45-15. They also started the year here with an 11-game home winning streak as well. There'll be a lot to handle tonight.
Home dominance, that's the only word to explain what they've been able to do here at their home rink. Just incredible, and they've done it offensively, they're able to score at will. And as you mentioned, it will be a challenge for the Golden Knights.
And one player that's been the key cog in the machine for them has had an MVP-type season, and that's Jonathan Huberdeau.
Well, and he really has, sitting second in the league in points with 58 right now. He's tied at that position, leads the league in assists and leads the league in home points this season. We think of Jonathan Huberdeau. He's an elite player. Maybe kind of gets lost being here in Florida, but he's the type of guy, so creative on the ice, great vision. He's got incredible, silky smooth hands. He can make plays. And he's a guy the Golden Knights need to key on. He can be a game changer.
Golden Knights and the Panthers here in South Florida tonight as the VGK try to make it 5 of a possible 6 points on the road trip. The Golden Knights team defense, they'll be put to the test tonight as they take on the highest scoring team in the NHL. Ashley has more when we come back.
This buy one, get one half off, it's offensive. No regard for folks who don't have someone, those who strong-arm their way to the top, only to find they got no one to share the view with. Thank you, Stephen.
Jimmy John's, buy one, get one half off.
Deliver that sweet day, cheat day. Never miss a beat day. Sunday, fun day. Get off your Monday. Chilling in your PJs, working on the weekdays. Living like a freak day. When you feel like you deserve a peace day. Birthday, sport day, payday, mayday. Hey, it's nice to see you day. Traffic's light day, take another birthday. And I'm just start a fight day. Celebrate any day with animal. Keep sweet today.
Napoleon was born and raised to conquer, but he was just kind of over it, you know. Watching Prime Video, he realised he should follow his dreams. So he ordered a microphone with Prime next day delivery. Now the only thing he cared about conquering was his audience.
Tout le monde peut voir derrière. Ok, je me lève.
Prime changed everything.
With Panera's You Pick 2, every meal is made fantastic. You can be fresh and fun, bold and classic, cozy and precocious. With 465 fresh, clean, craveable pairings, find a You Pick 2 for any mood. Panera, the familiar made fantastic.
Tons of Golden Knights fans here in Sunrise, where the Vegas Golden Knights and Florida Panthers go head-to-head for the first time this season as we welcome you back inside. And before even leaving Vegas, Pete DeBoer expressed the importance of defensive structure on this trip, and it hasn't been any more relevant than it is here tonight against a Florida Panthers team who puts up an astounding 4.75 goals a game here on home ice. But in the last 8 games on the road, Vegas has been strong on that side of the puck, not only picking up a point in each of those games, but only allowing 2.13 goals against on average, 29 shots, and killing 84.6% of their penalties. But this morning, Pete DeBoer expressed how he feels the defensive details have been this first half of this road trip.
Well, I really liked our attention to detail in the Washington game. I thought it slipped a little in the Carolina game, but when you're playing teams like Carolina and Florida tonight and Tampa next, those teams have a way of making you look bad if you're off a little bit in an area. So I think we've just got to be a little bit better everywhere in every department than we were the other night against Carolina.
And when the defense isn't there, they'll turn to this guy, Robin Lehner, back between the pipes for the first time since turning away 34 of 34 shots in Washington, D.C. for his first shutout of the season. And Pete DeBoer talked about how critical it is to have both of his goaltenders healthy and feeling confident again. He said he talked to both Robin Lehner and Lauren Brossoit before this trip about how they were going to have to weather the storm this week. He's been happy with how they've done it so far, but Dave will have more netminder talk on the flip side of this break, so stick around. It's the Vegas Golden Knights and the Florida Panthers from the Sunshine State, and it's coming up next.
People think unusual circumstances means complicated taxes. But for a TurboTax Live expert like me, it just makes things interesting. So, give us everything you've got.
What if I'm a professional gamer with a ton of expenses?
If they help track views, let's talk deductions.
What if I'm in a state with no income tax, but my survival videos are viewed in 38 countries?
I can help. And if this is a business dinner, save those jerky receipts. An interesting life can mean an even greater refund. You do your thing. We've got your taxes. Intuit TurboTax Live.
My name is Kimberly St. Clair, and I'm the coach for the VEGvsFLA. Today, we are auditioning for the 2021-2022 team. Because of the pandemic, we've asked the majority of the team to come back. So we are auditioning a very small group that we've invited to fill just a few spots that we have left.
I actually started as a VEGvsFLA. My first experience was absolutely incredible coming in to the audition process. It's awesome being on the other side of the table and getting to hopefully encourage these girls to be fierce and awesome in their own audition. Today was absolutely incredible. The girls were phenomenal. There were so many amazing dancers, but also just really kind, warm, wonderful people. And I think we got a really good group this year.
Tonight, the Golden Knights hit game number 3 of this 4-game road swing through the Southeast. And after an impressive, gritty 1-0 victory over the Capitals in Game 1, they followed it up with a furious comeback in Carolina, earning a well-deserved point in Game 2. Now the scene shifts to South Florida to face a Panthers team that's built themselves into the beasts of the East. It's another tough test for the Golden Knights in store in South Florida next. Great to have you with us tonight. The Golden Knights road trip continues. They find themselves in Sunrise, Florida at FLAvsVEG Arena. The Golden Knights and the Florida Panthers as they meet for the first time this year, for the first time overall in nearly 2 years. The Golden Knights look to go to 2 wins out of a possible 3 on this road trip. Take a look at our starting goaltenders tonight, brought to you by Adam Kuttner. Robin Lehner gets the call for the VGK, coming off his first shutout of the season in Washington. 34 saves in the victory on Monday night. At the other end of the ice, Spencer Knight, the 20-year-old from Darien, Connecticut. He gets the start in goal for the Panthers. Their number 1 man, Sergei Bobrovsky, getting the night off. And Knight, his last appearance, 27 saves in a win in Vancouver a week ago.
Well, look at our keys to the game, brought to you by our Desert Ford dealers. Detailed defense, so they need to be sharp, smart puck decisions against the floor, and quick pursuit. They've got to play a very fast game, get in on the forecheck with pressure.
Underway from Florida tonight, so the Panthers, the number 1 home team in the NHL, 21-3 in this building. They've outscored teams 114-65. Here's Zach Whitecloud. They'll play it across for Shea Theodore. Panthers returning home after a 5-game road trip in which they went 3-2, coming off a 5-3 win in Winnipeg on Tuesday night. Forsling plays it up ahead for Jonathan Huberdeau. Jumped off his stick, and now Mark Stone will settle it down for Vegas. This is complete a lineup the Golden Knights have had since their 2nd game of the season. Barkov, a wrist shot on him, saved Leonard, glanced off his glove. Owen Tippett will play it back. Aaron Ekblad a drive. That's tipped wide by Barkov. And now Shea Theodore.
Welcome in, everybody.
He'll lob it out to neutral ice. Mackenzie Weegar on it. And now Max Pacioretty sends it in. The Golden Knights getting Pacioretty back in the lineup tonight along with Riley Smith. Here's Mark Stone off to Stevenson. He'll tap it back for Nick Hague. Pass
hey,
blocked
Katrina.
out of the zone. Like
Jeannie, Jesse, welcome in.
The game
Brian, Rob,
in their
good
last
to see you,
game.
buddy.
Barkov flying into the zone.
Wolfpack, welcome in. Big Matt, welcome in.
A real good chance. Check it was Reinhardt that had the chance coming down that right side, and Leonard with a good stop.
Well, big save by Leonard here early. Had that first shot kind of challenged him, but that one, a real good save on Reinhardt.
Now the puck back to center ice, and Reinhardt throws it in. Leonard swings it around the wall. Nick Waugh trying to settle it. Uyghur held it in for Florida. And out to the corner, Mason Marchment.
This is an aggressive game.
His best game as a pro in their last game. 2 goals and an assist in their win over Winnipeg. Nick Waugh picks it up. He'll dish it off to Dylan Coughlin. And up ahead, Evgeny Dodonov, a former Panther. It's parts of 6 seasons here in South Florida. McNabb shovels it out. Frank Petrano back in the Florida lineup tonight. It's been a healthy scratch in 3 of the last 4. And now Dylan Coughlin snaps it up the middle. Into the zone.
Nice pass ahead.
Trying to drive wide. Forced in the corner by Radko Gudas. And Gudas will take it back. And he'll feed it up ice. Petrano through center to the red line, and he'll scale it in. Robin Leonard out to play it. Leonard looking for his first ever win in Florida. 0-4-2 in this building in his career. Golisar just jump over his stick. Forsling golfs it up and down. Out Whitecloud feeds it down low and tipped wide by Will Carrier. Now Petrano will settle it and dish it off to Gudas. The Panthers coming into tonight with 63 points, tied for the most in the league with the Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche have a couple of games in hand on Florida. Anthony Duclair roaring into the offensive zone. He'll drag it around the net and center it. That got blocked. Now Shea Theodore looking to move it. Duclair keeps it alive. And at the line, a long wrist shot.
Oh!
Sam Bennett had the tip of the
Nice shot, our goal.
Puck held in. Uyghur tips it off for Ekblad. His shot and a save made by Leonard. And the rebound of Huberdeau. Turnaround wrist shot.
Oh!
A lot of pressure from the Panthers.
A ton of pressure already.
3.5 minutes.
Well, it's all because of the turnover. They had a chance early to get it out. They don't, and the Panthers able to turn it around quickly. A good transition team that feeds when you don't manage the puck.
Panthers landed the first 5 shots of the game before the White Cloud back in.
Well, and a big save by Robin Leonard as Reinhardt takes the feed from Barkov. Right just below the face-off. Quick shot, a nice blocker save, and then after that, Panthers with another chance. Ekblad coming in, cuts in. Duclair parked in front. Little centering feed, spinorama by Huberdeau that gets kicked to the side.
Offensive zone draw for the Golden Knights. Top line of Stevenson,
Nice steal.
Stone, and Pacioretty reunited, along with Petrangelo and Haig on defense. Panthers with possession. And Verhage will flip it up ice. Out of the way.
At least it's hockey weather in Florida right now.
And now Chandler Stevenson has it. Gudas had to move it out, hit his own man, and Barkov that allowed Stone to keep it in. His pass picked off. And Verhage on the move the other way for the Panthers. Watched by Haig. Rolls up. And he'll move it off now.
Nice.
Tipping a wrist shot on. Turned away by Leonard. Puck around the boards. Mackenzie Uyghur keeps it alive. Pass it in the middle. Intercepted by Pacioretty as Verhage turned it over. And Stone at the end of his shift will backhand it in. Panthers do a lot of damage 5-on-5. 122 goals 5-on-5 this year, leading the league. Into the offensive zone comes Reinhardt, spun down by Coughlin.
That was aggressive.
And now Wall looking to move it up ahead to Dodonov. That didn't connect, but the puck out to neutral ice. No score. 4.5 minutes into the game. Battle of first place teams tonight. Golden Knights #1 in the Pacific. 3 up on Anaheim. The Panthers #1 in the Atlantic. Wrist shot.
Oh, nice wrist shot block.
Chance for Anton Lundell. Panthers are 2 up on Tampa for the top spot in the Atlantic Division. Golden Knights will wrap up this trip in Tampa Saturday night. Here's Uyghur inside his own end with some open ice. And he'll gun it in, or take it to Montour. Rips it in around the boards. White Cloud, and now onto this Coughlin.
Going away.
And out to neutral ice. Carlson plays it back the other
Been
way.
a lot of battle on
and
neutral
pops
ice to
into the
start
Vegas
this
bench.
game.
So, a whistle. Just over 5 minutes into the scoreless first period.
Well, Panthers, very quick team. Let's look at Andrew Burnett, the head coach of the Panthers, taking over when Joe Quenneville left. So a real good job with this team. You can see the way they play and the similarities with Carolina. You do not have a lot of time with the puck. You have to have clean, well-executed passes. Anything of a bobble or turnover, they pounce on it quickly and turn it around.
Yeah, Pete Moore was telling us this morning that the last three opponents on the strip, Carolina, Florida, Tampa, they can present a lot of similar problems for teams. Deep, a lot of skill, a lot of speed. Gudis feeds it up ice. Toronto headmans it. Tipped into the offensive zone by Luskarainen. And now Kolasar with the lead pass on the money. Shea Theodore into the offensive zone. And his wrist shot blocked away by Radko Gudis. Ryan Lomberg on it. Now Gudis to the red line. Into the middle. He tried to feed it to Forsling, but that got broken up in the slot. And it's all the way down to Spencer Knight. Spencer Knight, the 13th overall pick for Florida in the 2019 draft, the only goaltender taken in the first round
Interesting.
of that draft. Huberdeau in deep, pinned by Haig, and that springs it loose for Riley Smith. Now William Karlsson, Jonathan Marchessault up ice. Here come the Golden Knights, 3-on-2. Smith pass intended for Pietrangelo, though, deflected out to neutral ice.
What's
Huberdeau
up, Nathan?
Counterattack. He'll gain the line, leads it out high. Ekblad, far side, Duclair.
Oh, nice save.
Anthony Duclair with a good chance. Looking for number 19. Just over 6 minutes gone in the first. No score in Florida.
Ready to save some serious cash on everything you need for your home? You've got to check out RC Willie's store-wide sale that's happening right now. During our winter sales event, you'll save store-wide. Plus, enjoy coupon savings of $50, $100, or $200 on your new purchase. Save now on top brand TVs, including this LG 70-inch 4K TV for just $649. This Sony 65-inch 4K Smart LED TV is $749. And this Samsung 75-inch 4K Smart TV is only $899. RC Willie.
I'm the latest hashtag challenge, and everyone on social media is trying me. I'm trending so hard that hashtag common sense can't keep up. This is gonna get tens and tens of views. But if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, you're gonna be left to pay for this yourself.
Get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem for a whole lot less.
Hey Google, turn up the heat.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Finley Volvo Cars, Las Vegas' only premier Volvo dealership. Now the Golden Knights and the Panthers here for the first time this year. The Golden Knights have had good success as of late against Florida. They've won the last 3 meetings. They've scored at least 5 goals in all 3. That was including a 7-2 win here not quite 2 years ago. As we take a look at our reliable coverage tonight, brought to you by CarShield. Golden Knights have had success against Florida, 4-1-1 all time.
I like the road jersey for the
1-1-1
Knights.
in this building in the all-time series. A puck at neutral ice. And Pietrangelo plays it up the wall. Taken away by Duclair. And now the puck back to neutral ice for Jonathan Huberdeau. Said he's had a terrific season coming into tonight. Right up there in goals and points. Leads the league in assists. He's tied for second in overall scoring. Marchessault starts it out. And
there's a lot of back and forth in this.
Jonathan
A lot of
Marchessault
back and
sitting on the
forth.
cusp of another 20-goal season. Had a career-high 30 with Florida back in the 16-17 campaign. Here's Aaron Ekblad. Off to Mackenzie Weegar. And he'll start it out. Shots are 7-3 for the Panthers. Puck tipped into the offensive zone by Verhaeghe. And now Shea Theodore. He'll snap it up ahead, try to hit Mark Stone in stride. Spencer Knight plays it away to the corner. Stone will whip it around the boards, and Verhaeghe back on it. Verhaeghe with 15 goals this year, nearing his high of 18 from a year ago, as Leonard loves that chance. On the second, Barkov, and Leonard holds on for a whistle.
I mentioned Verhaeghe can go up and down the Panthers lineup, and guys that are just off to incredible
I'll be right back.
Offensively, that guy Barkov, always dangerous. 18 goals this year. He's leading the way along with Sam Bennett, who's been terrific for them, as well as Anthony Duclair, who seemed to have found a real home here with Florida.
And Duclair jumped around 4 teams in his previous 3 years before landing in Florida, signed a 3-year contract extension. Verhaeghe will take this draw against Waugh. Waugh wins it. And Zach Whitecloud returns to the lineup on Tuesday. Lobs it out. Out to Donoff. Streaking in down the left side. He'll throw it out in front towards Waugh. If getting to Donoff, his first game in this building as a visitor tonight. He'll feed it towards the middle. Waugh had it tapped away. Barkov was there in the coverage down low. And now the puck back to the line for Shea Theodore. Walks it to the middle. He'll dish it off. Cross now Whitecloud. A wrist shot and he scores! What a shot by Zach Whitecloud. Stick side on Knight. And Vegas on the board first.
Well, this is some great passing off a good forecheck by the Golden Knights. And Shea Theodore walks the line so well. Nick Waugh on Barkov. Talked about puck pursuit. Good little stick check by Janmark. And then look at Shea Theodore just dance. Quick passing over to Whitecloud. And what a shot by Zach Whitecloud as he walks down the right side. And he goes upstairs, blocker's side for his 6th of the season. Well, Zach Whitecloud, a big goal here to open up the scoring for Vegas.
A lot of the pressure in the offensive zone had come from the Panthers early on. Zach Whitecloud, nice cross-ice feed from Janmark to set him up. And a lot of the work on the goal done by Shea Theodore. So the Golden Knights lead it. Whitecloud with his 6th at 7:51.
I remember Ryan McGill saying for Shea Theodore, it all starts when he's moving his feet. That's exactly how the play starts. Good forecheck. Nice little stick check by Janmark that allowed the puck to come back. Theodore walks the line so well. Creates a little separation and some quick passing. And Whitecloud ending it off with a great shot. The career numbers for him is 6. He hadn't scored in 14 games, but it's a big one here to give the Golden Knights the lead.
And a face-off in the Vegas zone. Look at Max Pacioretty returning to the lineup tonight. Missed the last 10 with that wrist injury. This 17 earlier this year with a broken foot. Off the draw, Coghlan up the boards, but not out. Forsling keeps it in. Gus Forsling returning to the Panther lineup. COVID protocol the last 4 games. And now the puck loose. Stone has it, and he'll move it out. Stripped from behind, though, by Reinhart. Right back come the Panthers. Pass it in the middle from Marchment, blocked. And now Montour plays it around the net. Mason Marchment, the son of Brian Marchment, longtime NHLer. His dad had over 2,300 penalty minutes in his career.
A little different player.
Forsling deep in his own end. The Golden Knights with a fresh line on the ice. Patrick, along with Carrier and Kolasar. Now up the wing comes Luosterainen. Eetu Luosterainen, head of Espoo, Finland. And the puck back to neutral ice. Nick Hague has it. He'll backhand it to the Florida zone. Kolasar and Gudas in deep. Patrick trying to work it loose. One less goal for Nolan Patrick in Carolina the other night. First 2-point game as a member of the Golden Knights. First 2-point game of the NHL in nearly 2 years. Now Kolasar on the wall. He got bumped on the play by Vetrano. Puck in the middle for Nick Hague. And
all right, sorry I missed the goal. I had
Golden Knights
things
in the
I had
midst
to
of a
take care of.
change on the fly. Lucas Carlson for Florida. Sends it up the left side. Sam Bennett tips it in. 9 goals this month for Sam Bennett to lead the Panthers. Riley Smith up but not out. Duclair flings it in deep. And now Zach Whitecloud. He'll throw it high up the glass. Deflects out to neutral ice. Duclair looking to fend off Marchessault. Lost it to Shea Theodore. And he'll backhand it to the corner. Mackenzie Weegar to give chase. And a spin loose from Marchessault, and Marchessault with a shot on him. Save made by Knight. Good work by William Karlsson to create that turnover. Theodore on top. Wrist shot and a glove save by Spencer Knight. He'll hold it exactly halfway through the period.
Also good work off the forecheck. Marchessault creates the initial turnover. Puck pursuit, we talked about that being one of the keys. Quick on the pucks. Couple chances off that as they get it back to the point. Shea Theodore is really... That almost seems like he's elevated his game here the last little while. Just when he's moving his feet, so dangerous, so hard to contain. He can get to that open shot lane from the blue line. His head's up. There's a look at Jonathan Marchessault playing against his former team. He said enough times gone by that it's not as much of a thing as it once was.
But really kind of broke through in the NHL with the Florida Panthers after 5 years in the American Hockey League. Off this draw, the Golden Knights control it. Dylan Coghlan. Now Nick Waugh. Evgeny Dodonov pushing it down a little bit further. Janmark in behind the net. Dodonov had a lot of success here in Florida. 3 straight 20-goal campaigns. Started his career here, went to the KHL, then came back. Started his career with Pete DeBoer was coaching the Panthers. Now Montour up ahead. Lundell gains the line, and he'll send it in. And Janmark behind the net. McDevitt wiped out Marchman. Marchman wanted the call, but there's none coming. And the puck to center ice for Waugh. They'll gain the Florida line. Rolls to the boards. Coughlin lets it fly, and it's kicked away by Spencer Knight. Since Spencer Knight is 20 years old, the first player born in the 21st century to play in the NHL. Up ice comes Montour with Tippett on the rush. Tippett along the left side. He got squeezed off along the boards. Good work defensively by Dylan Coughlin. Alexander Barkov in deep. Coughlin chips it up the wall. Chandler Stevenson a little short feed. For Evgeny Dodonov, he'll bank it into the Florida territory. Chandler Stevenson roaring in. He and Gudas to the inboards. Barkov digs it out. Alexander Barkov's missed some time this year. 4 games with an upper body injury. Missed 8 with a knee problem earlier this season. Sitting at 499 points for his career. Also sitting at 199 goals. Here's Haig pinching in. He'll feed it behind the net for Mark Stone. Golden Knights captain held without a shot each of the last 2 games. Pacioretty a drive on and a glove save made by Knight. Got a piece of that. Pretty good chance for Max Pacioretty. Now the puck loose. Pacioretty, Pietrangelo, Mark Stone out high. Stevenson to the corner. And a shake loose of Gudas. And the puck loose to Barkov. Up ahead to Vetrano. The Panthers on the move for Hagee. Trying to get a step on Haig. Down the wing for Hagee. Cuts into the middle. And broken up at the top of the crease.
I think Pietrangelo got a stick in there just in time.
And Pietrangelo back to center. At the end of his shift, he'll backhand it in. First meeting in 705 days between these 2 teams tonight. They'll meet again on St. Paddy's Day at the Fortress. Here's Nolan Patrick. He's in the clear to the net, and he missed it wide right. And then put it back on goal in the second change, and Knight was there. Whitecloud will wrist it towards the net. That hit a body. Carrier spun off the play, and back to neutral ice it goes. And Luosterainen took a hit from Whitecloud as he played it in. Now Whitecloud takes the body on Lomberg and protects the puck. Whitecloud behind the net. He'll feed it off. Theodore, lead pass on the money to Kolasar. And Kolasar to the red line. Sends it in.
That was a great play by Will Carey right at the red line to set up Nolan Patrick as he went in all alone.
Back at center ice, Huberdeau. Down the wing. Broken up by Coughlin, and he'll chip it out. Riley Smith racing into the offensive zone. Feeds it across. A little bit too far in front of William Karlsson. And Sam Bennett has it now. Will Carey, a nice play to help set up the Nick Hague tying goal in Carolina the other night with 2.5 minutes left. And then that play to set up Patrick, but an icing on the Golden Knights will stop play.
Well, Golden Knights, a lot of good jump to their step, and here's a good defensive play. For Hague, he gets around Hague, and Pietrangelo helps out his D partner, does a good job staying in the middle, take away the pass, and then at the right time, great little stick check. The other end, here's Patrick in all alone. He just misses wide on the glove side. And look at the Toyota instant replay.
Golden Knights 8-0 on faceoffs. Now make it 9. They win this one too. Panthers landed the first 5 shots of the game. The Golden Knights 9-3 in the shot department since then. A long wrist shot out from Forsling. And Leonard will hold on to it. So 6:24 to go in the first. In Florida, Zach Whitecloud with a wrist shot beating Spencer Knight. It's 1-0 for the VGK.
What does it take to be the best accident lawyer in Las Vegas? A powerful team, 3 decades of experience, unwavering commitment to our clients, a dedication to winning every case. You need the best team on your side. Adam S. Cutler and Associates was voted best accident lawyer in Las Vegas and will fight to get you the best compensation. Call today, 382-0000.
Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective.
Just a little bit of pixie dust.
Just a little bit of pixie dust is all you need when working with Christina Whitman, realtor of choice for the Disney Chaotic Clubhouse. From making magic as a cast member to spreading magic as a top realtor for Century 21, she'll help you put that gold Century 21 sold sign on your property for sure. Central Florida's finest, Christina Whitman, 407-789-5334. Tell her that Pete McDevitt sent you. Check out the Chaos-endorsed sports broadcasting channels. Beantown Breakdown, everything for the Boston area. Celtics, Patriots, Bruins, and the Sox. You'll love him up there. Beantown Breakdown, everybody. Valhalla Sports Talk, everything Los Angeles, plus the Vikings, Lakers, Kings. He's all about it. Vikings and the Dodgers. You'll love his channel. Valhalla Sports Talk. And Ollie May, our friend from across the pond, everything European soccer. Yes, that's European football to those across the pond. It's soccer. Ollie May, he's incredible. Check out all of our sports broadcasting partners right here on YouTube.
Score over the last 8 games.
Yeah, and sometimes you look at the way the course of the game starts. That guy, Robin Leonard, big save early. Kind of maybe a little jittery for the Golden Knights those first couple of minutes, couple of turnovers, but now settled in and gotten to the game they wanted to play.
Forsling throwing it wide of the net. Montour long wrist shot. That sails wide. Bounces off the back glass to Nick Waugh. Tried to spring a TSN mark, but that pass got blocked away, and Nick Hague will reload. Backs it around to Alex Pietrangelo. He'll throw it down ice. And this will be an icing on Vegas. And a face-off back in the Golden Knights. And the Golden Knights all year long have been among the highest scoring defense cores in the NHL, and that continues with a White Cloud goal.
It certainly does. They climbed to 30 goals now, trying to catch Colorado. The majority of Colorado, they have a guy named Cale Makar that's pretty good at scoring. You also see the Panthers for points by defenseman. Those two in the top three. Colorado leading the way in that category as well.
Lee DeMoore joking this morning. The Golden Knights had 5 lines and 7 defensemen on the ice for the morning skate. Haven't had that many healthy bodies out there since training camp. Carrier chips it up the boards, held in by Barkov. Now Tippett. He'll run it down a little further. Went up off the protected netting, so that'll lead to a whistle. A 1-0 lead for Vegas here in the first. So you've got, now 5 players returning on the road trip, Shane. And there is hope. Alec Martinez missing his 30th straight game tonight on the trip. You wonder if maybe he can work his way back in Tampa to wrap up the trip Saturday.
Yeah, you certainly hope so. As they, for the coaching staff, he talked about them having all those people, for a chance for them to see them in game, get an idea of what their team looks like when healthy. So it's been great to have all these pieces coming back. Well, certainly they'd love to see number 23 Martinez back in the lineup.
Also love to see number 9 get in there at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Eichel.
And there's him.
Up ice here, Stevenson roaring in. Backhands it in front. Big play by Ekblad to block that pass. Pacioretty was the intended recipient. Now Stevenson in deep. Feeds it out top. Pacioretty dishing it off to White Cloud. And across to Theodore. Back to White Cloud again. Along wrist shot. Sails wide. Ekblad up the boards. Tippett able to lay it off for Barkov. Up ahead of Verhaeghe with Uyghur joining the rush. Barkov into the offensive zone. His shot blocked. That stung White Cloud. And he'll hobble to the bench. That's already broken up in neutral ice. And Gudis has it. Just a thought on Jack Eichel. Surgery was November the 12th. They said at least a 3-month recovery. So you're talking the middle of February before any potential return theoretically for him.
February's getting close.
Yes. Puck loose in the corners. They battle for it. Colasar, Carrier, Patrick in the neighborhood. Want him to work it out in deep. And coming away with it, Luosterainen leaned on by Patrick. That springs it free for Colasar. And here's Carrier. Carrier trying to fight his way in front. Bothered down low by Forsling. Carrier keeps it alive, dishing it off. Patrick into the slot. Off down to McNabb. Headshot, and he missed the net. Coughlin wristing it in deep. Here's Carrier. Now Colasar flings it around to McNabb. He'll throw it right back down to Colasar. William Karlsson hopping on, trying to dangle his way loose. Lomborg moves it out. Coughlin will glove it and backhand it in as he heads off for a change.
Well, good recognition by Coughlin to take away center ice. Moved over to take away that long stretch pass.
Now it's center ice, Pietrangelo. Up ahead of William Karlsson with Marchessault and Smith coming. Little give and go, didn't click along the near boards. Smith has it behind the net, though. And he'll try to feed it in front to William Karlsson. That's blocked. And now out to neutral ice and Sam Reinhart. Golden Knights had that 7-game road win streak snapped in Carolina the other night, but points in 8 in a row with the overtime setback. It ties the longest road point streak in the league this year, along with Calgary and Toronto. Petrangelo up ahead for Jonathan Marchessault. And he'll softly send it in. Kenzie Weegar there for the Panthers. Marchessault went down behind the net. Now FLAvsVEG with the lead pass to Bennett. Into the Vegas zone. Huberdeau backdoor and a save made by Leonard. Jonathan Huberdeau with a real good opportunity. And Robin Leonard took care of it.
Hi, my name is Andrea.
My name is Larry, and our channel is called Our Castle Life.
If you like Disney, this channel's for you. We have park vlogs, live streams, hotel and food reviews. We also have Run Disney, unboxings, and swaps with other YouTube channels.
So check out our channel for some down-to-earth Disney fun. Oh, and don't forget to spot our 2 favorite Sphinx cats, Azrael and Valak. They make an appearance every once in a while.
Hi friends, it's Sam from YouTube channel SamwellB12. Come check us out as we have something for everybody. Live hockey streams, retro streams, Lego builds, cooking videos, Disney videos, gaming videos, adventures around Ontario, mini games in the chat. Again, it's Sam from SamwellB12. We look forward to seeing you real soon. Thanks for your support.
Hi everyone, this is Ron and Meredith of the Differly Crew.
We love sharing our adventures to Disney World, Universal Studios, and everything else Florida has to offer. On our channel, you will find various videos of our adventures.
We also live stream every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us as we love interacting with everyone in the chat.
And if you love Disney merch, you must tune into our live streams to see Meredith's trip hauls. It's a sight to see. I keep asking myself if we have room for all her merch.
Stop by and say hi. Hope to see you real soon.
Hello, this is Josh.
And I am Amy, and we are from Central Florida Novelty and Gifts. We are a family-owned small shop. We are an authorized Loungefly retailer.
Please check out our website as we carry Loungefly, Funko Pops, Tervis, Danielle Nicole, and Fig Pins. We take pride in providing great customer service as our customers are our #1 priority. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook for up-to-date product information and new releases.
It was only one season, 5-6 years ago, and he's all Vegas now. Part of that might be because of the way he's producing this season, though, guys. Up to 19 goals already. On pace for 38 goals. He's probably chasing that 40-goal number at this point. Been a huge difference maker for this team, guys.
Yeah, sure has been, actually. That skate worked out after he lost an edge behind the net. And Jonathan Marchessault's had another strong season. Dadonov chips it in. He'll feed it in behind the net for Waugh. And a roll free from Huberdeau. And Lucas Karlsson will play it up the glass. Now Huberdeau to Bennett. Back to Huberdeau on the give and go. Trying to split the defense. Feeds it out in front. Hand mark there. He'll feed it all the way down. Icing here. Now the Golden Knights. 2:38 to go in the period. And now this from Knock Me Injury Law.
Focus on the facts when picking a lawyer. Call Knoxie at 702-INJURED.
The Golden Knights up 1 in Florida. And the Panthers have only lost 3 times in this building all year. You know, it's interesting, Shane. Jonathan Marchessault really paid his dues, right? 5 years in the AHL. Had an offer to go to play in Russia in the KHL. Said, I'm going to give it one more try here in the States. And he broke through with the Florida Panthers in that 30-goal campaign. And we know the rest of the story.
And well-deserved.
Coming up on 2 minutes.
Really has fought his way, believed in himself, and for good reason.
Duclair gains the line. Now Weegar with a wrist shot, blocked by Whitecloud. Bennett looking to center it. And Bennett's really enjoyed his time in Florida, coming over from the Calgary Flames, former 4th overall pick. Got a lot of success since coming over, 41 points in 43 games total with the Panthers since coming over a season ago. And so he's been hot with 9 goals in his last 8 games coming into tonight.
Yeah, and the 18 goals, the highest he's gotten since his rookie year with the Calgary Flames. So it's been a while, certainly. Sometimes it's just a fit for a player, and it was an immediate fit last year. When he came over in the trade, 10 games, he had 6 goals, 15 points, and he just carried that over into this season.
Leonard behind the net. And now Haig. Shots are 12-11 for Florida. Mark Stone at center. Lead pass to Alex Pietrangelo into the zone with Stevenson, but Stevenson went down. Radko Gudas, I think Stevenson felt he got a little help.
I think he stretched as much as he could to keep that play onside.
Here's Forsling. Going to dance his way in behind the net. He'll feed it off for Hagee. A wrist shot blocked. Kicks out to Gudas. Forsling again. And now for Hagee's pass blocked out of the zone. Stone got held, lost his stick. But had a breakaway. I think he wants a penalty shot here. It's going to be a hold. Well, he would have had a clean break. Got grabbed, lost the stick.
I thought that would have been a penalty shot as well. That's what Stone's going to go over and argue.
Wow.
Florida, oncoming, 23, holding. Verhaeghe turns the puck over at the blue line. It's a pretty much tackle. A great stick by Stone, and he's going by, and there's the first hold, but then he leans down and rips the stick out of Stone's hands. See Stone trying to get, see Verhaeghe just completely rips it out of his hands. That said, though, still a power play for the Golden Knights. Power plays struggle over the last 2 games, but it was on fire before that. They've got some reserves back.
And they're on the power play for the first time tonight. Brought to you by Adam Kuttner, but Marchessault loses the puck. And here's Huberdeau with Verhaeghe. And Verhaeghe, check it, was loose to Ryan, couldn't get the shot away. Panthers like the Golden Knights, 6 shorthanded goals
1 minute
this
in the
year,
period,
tied
1
for the
minute.
league lead, along with Colorado and St. Louis.
Good back check by Carlson to help out on that play.
Golden Knights were 0 for 3 in Raleigh on Tuesday night. Patrick will dish it. And now Marchessault leads the team with 4 power play goals. Patrick gains the line, but his pass blocked out of the zone by Lundell. Leonard way out to play it in the final 40 seconds of the period. Riley Smith stripped to the puck. Barkov up ahead of Lundell as they break it again. Lundell across to Barkov. Shot score! Alexander Barkov, short-handed.
From Smith, and then look at how he drifts back into his shooting area. There's good coverage, but he gets separation from Theodore, and what a shot. He goes blocker side to beat Leonard and tie the game with a shorthanded goal. Well, Barkov's 19th of the season, and it is 1-1.
Alexander Barkov, his 200th career goal and his 500th career point. Panthers had a pretty good chance shorthanded earlier. They buried that one. Now here's Dodonov racing in. Pass to Pacioretty just out of his reach. Huberdeau the other way. Loose to right into the offensive zone. Now Forsling's pass blocked. Stone bumped by Huberdeau. Huberdeau gets it back. And that'll do it for the period. So Zach Whitecloud the goal for Vegas. And then Alexander Barkov short-handed to tie it up. Hey, Mark Stone, a couple of words here for the referee. I don't think he liked the hit from Huberdeau at the end of the period. He certainly thought he deserved the penalty shot when he got taken down and led to the penalty from Verhaeghe.
Yeah, a good period by the Golden Knights. A little bit of a slow start and a hiccup at the end with the shorthanded goal by the Panthers. But this is the type of game you expect. It's very fast pace. Not for the majority of it. They had a good start here, but it's going to be a tough game here with 40 minutes left. Locked up at 1 after 20.
14-11 the shots in favor of the Panthers. 1-1 after 20 in South Florida tonight. As we head back to Studio 31, here's Darren.
Guys, we'll bounce around that idea of whether or not it should have been a penalty shot awarded to Mark Stone and the Vegas Golden Knights. Darren Elliott joins us here in Studio 31. We'll be back to Florida as Ashley Weiss catches up with the Vegas goal scorer, Zach Whitecloud. Good start for Florida. Good answer by the Vegas Golden Knights in a well-played first period in a 1-1 game on AT&T Sportsnet.
Looking back at it, I felt the thrill of being part of the human race. But I also realized that our need to innovate often came at the expense of our own home. The question is, can we preserve our only home while still enjoying that thrill of being human?
Every 2 minutes, a woman in the U.S. is diagnosed with breast cancer. And in that moment, her life changes forever. The toll is great. The need is greater. The need to find comfort in the dark hours. The need to find hope in the cures. And that's why when others look away, we lean in. We're fighting alongside patients because we know one moment can change everything. But we need your help to make more moments of hope possible. Join our fight. Save lives. Because we are all stronger together.
It's the Department of Player Safety. What's your mandate?
Our mandate is to preserve the physicality in the game, but also maintain a safe working environment for all of our players. We need to preserve careers. We got 750 or so of the most skilled athletes in the world, and we want to make sure that they're out there being able to play this game at the intensity and skill level that we know they can.
When you do get to that stage where you're having an interview with a player because he's done something that is potentially suspendable, do they understand what the mandate is and what you're trying to accomplish?
Because we have honest conversations, and I think for the most part they understand what we're trying to do and understand that it can be a difficult job. This game is changing and evolving and becoming more and more fast and skilled, and we try to adapt with the game as well, best we can too. So I think players do understand what we're trying to accomplish here, and all players understand there's a physical nature to this game, and we try to walk that line.
Vegas Golden Knights with points in 8 straight on the road, with 2 games left on this really grueling and challenging 4-game road trip. Sunrise, FLA Live Arena. Panthers tying it up with a late goal from Sasha Barkov. Darren Millard and Darren Elliott in Studio 31 back in Las Vegas. A lot of north-south in this game.
Racetrack. I mean, through the neutral zone, it's a blink of an eye for both teams. There's not much time spent between the blue lines.
A lot of talk about Riley Smith going back into the lineup. Mark Stone returned the last game. Now has Max Pacioretty with him. So it makes sense that Zach Whitecloud hits the scoreboard, opening it up for the Vegas Golden Knights. He is our Credit One Bank intermission interview. Here's Ashley.
All right, Zach, you got things going with the goal scorer's goal there, but can you describe Shea Theodore's move there to open things up?
It's just Shea being Shea. I mean, a guy like that obviously attracts a lot of attention in terms of guys defending him. So I think when the puck's on his stick, it allows the other 4 guys to kind of get in open spots, attention to what he's doing and kind of what play he's going to make. So he made a nice play, and I think it was Yanni who one-touched it over and kind of gave me a good look there. So
for several minutes after that, you guys had the momentum. You were really able to limit their rush chances and sustain some ozone time of your own. How can you find more of that over the next 2 periods?
I think just keep doing what we're doing. I think they're a good rush team. They're good through the neutral zone, obviously, and I think if we stick to our structure and keep executing the way we are, and I mean they're a good team, right? They're going to get chances, and we just got to limit that and manage our pucks and just keep playing fast.
Appreciate the time,
Thanks.
Zach.
Zach Whitecloud has a future as an analyst, the way he can break down plays, but you're currently in that role, so let's put you to work. When you watch what Zach Whitecloud can do, what jumps out at you for a guy that's not known as a goal scorer?
Well, he gets to the open spot like you just talked about. Doesn't give himself enough credit. I mean, Shea Theodore does open up, but look where he was. Right? He realizes that everybody's going to be drawn to Shea Theodore in the middle. He gets to the open spot, and then he has that quick release. His shot from the top of the circle is underrated. They're going to have to start taking note of Zach Whitecloud because he now has 6 goals, and by my unofficial count, 4 of them have come from pretty much the same spot. And he's had that good wrist shot above the pad, below the glove, alongside 4 of his 6. 6 goals from a defender, that's nothing to sneeze at.
I'll add to it. 6 goals this year, the most he's scored in a single season since his under-18 year of playing minor hockey.
Right. He's always been a defender, He drives shot suppression, good defender, analytics, darling from that standpoint. And now he's really added. So he is proving that you can add to your offensive game.
Things really coming together as an organization with all these bodies coming into the fold, and we've got some great news coming up in news and notes. In the first intermission of a 1-1 game between the Florida Panthers, a top team in the Atlantic, against the first-place club from the Pacific.
Thursday, February 24th, Inside the Huddle returns to the network. Dole Whip Dad, Myers and the Mouse, co-broadcasters sit down. We review weekly the NFL, its interactions, transactions, trades, retirements, the draft in depth. We will have the draft coverage live right here on the channel. Join us Thursday nights, 9 p.m., Inside the Huddle. Put it on your calendar. You don't want to miss it. Hey, if you're a fan of the NFL and you want to have fun during the Super Bowl and the AFC and NFC Championship games, well, participate in our fundraising event, the Super Bowl Pool Blocks. We have blocks available, limited in number. They're going quick. All 3 games are available. It's a fundraising event, big payouts on all 4 quarters, different numbers for every quarter. It's all online. We'd love for you to be in. Reach out to me on email or social media to participate in our Super Bowl block pools and the AFC NFC games as well.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
We are the Florida Park Explorers.
We explore the parks 5 to 6 days a week with great live streams and vlogs. We cover everything from rides and food to magic and fun and fireworks. So come join us on our adventures as we take you through
the Disney parks and more.
And check out our all-new channel, the FPE Network. And thanks for watching.
Florida Panthers really controlled the opening minutes at FLA Live Arena, outshooting the Golden Knights 7-1 to start. But once Vegas found his feet to answer back, scored first in this game. Big one from Zach Whitecloud, answered by Sasha Barkov. Here is the news of the day. With all due respect to Max Pacioretty and Riley Smith in the lineup tonight, welcome back, Coach, as VEGvsFLA will step back behind the bench. Medically cleared.
Tremendous news. He's been around the team, but now will be back behind the bench where he belongs. So happy to see him. We'll see him on Saturday. We're doing the game on television. So Friday, Saturday, back-to-back games against the Colorado Eagles. So welcome back, Manny.
Call him a 1,000-watt bulb. He's always shining and lights up the room and smiles.
Sure
Can't wait to see you back behind the bench, Manny. Good luck this weekend. But the result aside, that's just really cool to have you running your team again. Should have been a penalty shot. Darren Elliott with that answer next.
Finley Chevrolet, home of the
This buy one, get one half off, it's offensive. No regard for folks who don't have someone, those who strong-arm their way to the top, only to find they got no one to share the view with. Thank you, Stephen.
Jimmy John's, buy one, get one half off.
Staying up half the night searching for savings on your prescriptions? Just ask your CVS pharmacist. We search for savings for you, from coupons to lower cost options. Plus, earn up to $50 extra bucks rewards each year just for filling at CVS Pharmacy.
The best part about doing things yourself? It's free. Like doing your own taxes with H&R Block free online, where more people can file free than with TurboTax. Help is here.
America's most reliable network is going ultra, with Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband now in many more cities. Hey, it's Mindy! Downloading a movie up to 10 times faster than before. Whoa, is that done?
Yep.
Verizon is going ultra, so you can too.
Chris got me this ring, and in the back he added that love endures all things. Right after we got married, I got very sick and I was hospitalized. He would come every day after work to help me walk again. And now I'm back. I walk, I dance, and he's still right by my side. This is definitely a reminder
that love endures all.
One by Panina Tournay, inspired by your extraordinary love stories. Jared, love brilliantly.
Finley Chevrolet, home of the
Woo! Golden Knights with 43 seconds to go on a power play that they didn't want because they thought they should have had a penalty shot for Mark Stone.
Yeah, I think it's a scoring chance, but to be a penalty shot, it has to be on a breakaway. He had not established himself on a breakaway to my eye, so no penalty shot was the right call. Power play was the right call.
Here's the strange part. If it was an empty net, like late in the game, that would have been an automatic goal.
Correct.
But it did not take away an opportunity on the breakaway. So Alex Pietrangelo is just doing these incredible plays that I can't believe that Ryan McGill and the coaching staff are actually teaching. But it's on instinct or just natural ability?
It's instinct. That's the other night. You see the head, the shoulder check, right? Head on a swivel, backs into the block shot with his backside. Here, takes away backside again, backs into his check, and then supports Haig with the stick. And when we said one of the keys was going to be that you had to have good support with and without the puck. Yeah. So you don't have the puck, you don't give up your check and lunge at your guy. You back into your check and still have your stick in the lane. Tremendous stuff by Alex Pietrangelo. And we said, hockey instincts. We talk about the guys that have hockey sense on display with Alex Pietrangelo.
You did a good job of showing me the most recent play. I wanted you to show me the behind no looker. Just spin your chair around and go to it. FLA Live Arena. Second period's coming up with Dave Gorster and Shane Dodd.
Find your rhythm, your happy place. Find your breaking point. Then break it. Every emergency gives you a potent blend of nutrients, so you can emerge your best with Emergency.
You want fries with that?
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
Doug. We gotta tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. And we gotta do it fast.
Woo! 34 miles per hour! New personal record, Limu!
He'll be back. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
It is I, Cassius, God of Cashback. Is that the Credit One Bank Platinum Rewards card?
Yeah.
So you are earning 5% cashback rewards by filling up your chariot with vehicular ambrosia.
Yeah?
For your fiancé, I bestow upon thee a gift.
A goat.
Your goat.
Get 5% cashback rewards. Visit GoCreditOne.com. Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. Meet new friends or reconnect with some old ones and find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Step into the new with a new Chevy. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $750 bonus cash. Visit Henderson Chevrolet, best of them all.
When a folded flag is placed in your hands, it can feel as if you're marching alone into an uncertain future. But you're not alone. Just as soldiers march together, the Folded Flag Foundation is there, marching right beside you. By funding educational opportunities for Gold Star families, the Folded Flag Foundation helps us on our path to a better future. March together with us. Give today at foldedflagfoundation.org.
All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the National Hockey League is expressly prohibited.
Golden Knights Hockey on AT&T Sportsnet is brought to you by CarShield. CarShield cars go farther. And by Universal Windows Direct, where you love your new windows. In South Florida tonight, stop number 3 in this 4-game journey for the Golden Knights, locked up in a 1-1 tie with the Florida Panthers as we get set for the second period. By the way, the new costume seems to be a good get.
It is. Yeah, it suits the Florida.
Yeah, it does. It's like Miami Vice look. Real good first period. 2 real good teams and a real good pace.
You know what? I've been looking forward to this game, and just the pace there is, it draws you in. You can see the Golden Knights, a little bit of slow, but they got to get to it, and they did. I thought it was a good period. They got to the type of game they wanted to play fast, especially on the back check. Strip pucks, good job Nolan Patrick, that back support tracking, creates the turnover, plays in the neutral zone, another little turnover, and then a play by Carey. He sends it Nolan Patrick all alone. Great chance, and he just put it wide on the glove side, attempt, and then the forecheck. Hard in, Nick Waugh staying on the puck. They want to have puck possession offensively. If you don't get it back. Nick Waugh, great job. Good little stick lift by Janmark. Theodore walks the line, and then the passing. One touch, Janmark to Whitecloud to the back of the net. A great goal. That opened up the scoring late, short-handed by the Panthers, and it's tied at 1.
Well, we take a look at our numbers. Through 1, Golden Knights yielded the first 5 shots. Eventually, it was 14-11 in favor of the Panthers. Scoring chances in favor of Florida as well. The Golden Knights on the game's only power play to this point. A little bit of carryover time. Zach Whitecloud ripping home his 6th of the year. And then on this kill, Alexander Barkov, number 19, coming short-handed. And Panthers now lead the league with 7 shorties this season. 5th time the Golden Knights have allowed a goal while on the power play. So, power play resumes to begin the second for about a half a minute. And Evgeny Dodonov coming through center ice. He'll gain the line.
25 seconds. 25.
Pass made it through to Theodore, and here is Pacioretty. Pacioretty holding it. Plays it back out top. Theodore around the horn for Stevenson. Back to Theodore again. Trying to set up Pacioretty for that one-timer. Barkov partially blocked it. Then Pacioretty turns it over. And Lundell can't clear. Good work by Stone to strip him. There's Stone. Off to Pacioretty. His shot blocked. Good work by Uyghur. Lundell on the boards. Verhaeghe out of the box, and a big play defensively by Stevenson to pick that pass out of the air. Verhaeghe would have been in alone behind him.
A little great hand-eye coordination, luck, whatever you want to call it. He knocked down that mid-air. As you said, Verhaeghe would have been in all alone.
Now Stevenson rolling in down the wing, puts the brakes on against Uyghur, feeds it into the middle. Haig with a wrist shot, and he missed the net. And Sam Bennett will turn it up ice for Florida. Coming through center. To the Vegas line. Stick handles his way in. Wrist shot, score! That's one Robin Leonard would like to have back. Sam Bennett.
There's the chance here. Golden Knights on it. Then it makes a move. He just skates by. Look at all the space you get in the neutral zone. And then another move. He walks in right to the top of the circles, untouched, lets the shot go. I'm not sure if it maybe fooled Leonard, a little screen between the legs of Nick Hague as he doesn't pick it up. And early in the second, the Panthers grabbed the 2-1 lead.
Like it beat Leonard between his right arm and his body. 2 goals for the Panthers in the last 1:37 of game time. They had a short-handed goal by Barkov at 19:31 of the first. And now Bennett scores at 1:18 of the second. Here's Huberdeau looking. He centered it. Duclair couldn't get the shot away. And Marchessault up ahead for William Karlsson. Touch pass to Smith a little bit too far in front of him. And instead of maybe a promising rush, it's an icing on Vegas.
Oh, another chance for the Panthers. The Knights were a little slow out of the gate and a little slow here into the second period. It's just too much room. You can't give the Panthers that amount of room to walk in untouched. And then the other
that was an impressive goal.
Catch the Panthers, they couldn't. It's an icing call and the face-off back in the Vegas end.
Panthers coming into tonight, winners of 7 of their last 9 overall, including 7 in a row at home. Alex Pietrangelo takes the high road to get it out. Jonathan Marchessault into the Panther zone, tried to split Uyghur and Forsling.
And now Sam Reinhart. Cross ice, into the zone, walking in Huberdeau, and got a penalty here on the Golden Knights. He tried to set up Lundell. Delayed call on Vegas. Puck loose on the boards. Lundell keeps it in. Now Huberdeau. And Pietrangelo will stop play. Probably a pretty good use of a penalty, though, there. Would have been a tap-in for Barkov, and Haig's going to go to the box.
That's exactly the case. Sometimes there's a good penalty to take, and there is on this one. As Nick Haig will head to the penalty box, and he save a goal.
Oh, Lundell.
There's the play. Lundell had an open net. I believe his marksman was setting him up, and then just a hit hook by Haig, but a good, well-timed one, and now a big penalty kill coming up for the Golden Knights as the Panthers have stormed out of the gate here to start the second period.
And the Golden Knights trying to stop the momentum a little bit here. Here's Ekblad who let it rip, and that's blocked. That hit Whitecloud. And you can hear him yelling from up here. He blocked one in the first period, now blocks another one here in the second. Reinhart has a jump over his stick. McNabb, now Whitecloud. Puck loose, and Janmark will skate it out. He'll tap it into the offensive zone. Janmark racing in deep, takes it around the Panther net. Panthers a little bit above mid-pack on the power play so far this year. They've done a lot of their damage, as we said, at 5-on-5. Barkov, along with Bennett, 5 power play goals to share the team lead. Reinhart into the offensive zone. Now Duclair dishing it off to Aaron Ekblad. He'll zip it over. Huberdeau looking. Duclair fanning on the quick wrist shot. But Ekblad has it now. Holding out top.
1 minute on the power
and
play.
Duclair plays it across. Huberdeau rolls to the boards. Feeds it to Duclair. His shot blocked by William Karlsson. Smith and Huberdeau in a battle. Duclair there as well. Works it loose for Ekblad. He'll walk the line to his right. Now Barkov across. One between the wickets of Huberdeau. Under some pressure from Smith, and Smith taps it out.
Also good work by Riley Smith. Really aggressive. They didn't allow a clean pass for the Panthers. And just good recognition of when to press, when to put the pressure on.
Golden Knights were shorthanded 5 times in each of their last 2 games. Wrist shot here off the post from Bennett, and he went crashing into Leonard. And he's going to go to the box. Bennett rang it off the pipe, but his momentum carried him right into Leonard, and it's going to be a goalie interference call.
A pretty easy call for the ref to make on this.
Wow.
Another nice rush by Bennett up the ice. Like I said, he put it on the outside of the post, left side. And Bennett comes through the middle. Quick shot. And just almost no attempt. I know he kind of tripped up there over maybe the sticker skate of Pietrangelo. He's going, but that'll end the power play. 28 seconds
That'll kill
remaining. And then the Golden Knights will have their power play.
And the Golden Knights allowed shorthanded 5 times in Washington, 5 times in Carolina. First time this year they've been allowed. They've been shorthanded back-to-back games.
Hey, Brian K. Hey, Paul.
Again, Burnett felt maybe Bennett was pushed.
I tripped.
Or tripped in the ladder.
The stick. Pietrangelo might have been there.
Now Pietrangelo lets this fly, and it's blocked by Verhaeghe. And he'll streak into the corner with Luosterainen up front. Plays it across, and Matthias Janmark has it. So in 15 seconds, the Golden Knights go on the power play. Here's Zach Whitecloud up ice. He'll wind it in, hit a stanchion, kicked it in the middle, but taken away by Verhaeghe. And he has some room, moving it up ahead for Luosterainen. Back to Verhaeghe again, down the wing. His shot blocked away by Pietrangelo. Now the Golden Knights on a power play with Haig coming out of the box. Nick Waugh through center. Second power play of the night for the Golden Knights as Waugh throws it on goal, kicked away by Knight. Kind of working out along the near side boards.
About a minute 20 on the power play.
Pietrangelo and around.
Hey, Marky, what's up?
Back to Pietrangelo again, but couldn't settle a rolling puck. Well, the Golden Knights will reload. And Shea Theodore, Shea up to 31 points on the season. 4th year in a row.
What's up, Showtime? How you doing, buddy?
30 points. Stone streaking into the corner. He'll pull up and feed Theodore out top. Around the horn of Max Pacioretty looking. Wrist shot, save Knight, and he'll hold it.
Nice save. Hey, James, welcome in.
There with a glove to hold on.
47 seconds of the power play still.
That's where they want to have him fire the puck as he's back in the lineup. Certainly makes the power play a little more dangerous with that shot.
Here's a look at Shea Theodore. We just talked about it, Dave. For the defenseman that have 4 straight seasons of 30-plus points. John Carlson, Victor Edmond is the Golden Knights we'll see on Saturday.
Hanging in there.
Shane seems to be playing with more and more confidence lately. Shane, you mentioned gets his feet moving. The overtime goal is going against Montreal last week. He'll start it up ice here. On a power play still for 35 seconds. Dadonov up ahead. Stevenson rolling into the offensive zone. Chips it to himself. Uyghur rides into the back glass. Barkov. Dadonov. Bear down on him to take it away. Now Pacioretty holding it. He'll feed it out high and made its way through to Theodore. Back to Pacioretty again. He'll saucer past to Stevenson, blocked, and Ekblad bats it out of the zone. Time ticking away on the Vegas power play. Barkov going to stick on that pass from Theodore. Now Theodore will send it in. The icing, though.
Spencer Knight tried to play it. I don't think so. He stayed. His crease just missed the puck. A quick discussion about it. I think it's going to come back. Theodore had a Stone turned the wrong way. That pass it led to the icing. He might have sent Stone in all alone.
Now the Golden Knights with 2 shots on this power play, which is about to come to an end. Florida Panthers with 3 home losses all year. First of which came in the middle of November against Seattle. They lost back-to-back here to Ottawa and LA last month. So they won the first 11 home games of the season, one shy of tying the NHL record of 12 straight home wins to start the season, set by Chicago back in 1963. Huberdeau keeps it alive. Back to 5-on-5 now. A 2-1 lead for the Panthers. As Bennett plays it back out top, forcing across for Gudas. Wrist shot, gloved down by Leonard. And the rebound chipped up but not out by Carrier. Bennett looking to keep it alive, and Carrier has it. He'll skate it into the Florida zone. Pulls up on the boards. Runs it down a little further to Colasar. Around the boards, Anthony Duclair has it. Now here's Gudas. Lead pass on the money for Huberdeau. Pulls up inside the line, but Coughlin broke it up right away. Too many men on Florida. Right in front of their bench. So, the Golden Knights will have a power play with 13.5 to go in the second.
What does it feel like to sell your car to Carvana? It feels amazing. You get a great offer.
Well, hello, fellow Disney freaks. This is Disney Connections, and I'm Rob.
And I'm Melanie.
And we are here to invite you to come by our channel over at Disney Connections on YouTube,
where we do unboxings, box swaps, lives from the park, and sometimes we have guest speakers.
We also want to invite you to come over to www.mainstreettreat.com to pick up your favorite Disney treats.
Right from the park, shipped to you. Hope to see you soon.
In a world with so many choices, only one YouTube channel stands out from them all. Sean Urban. Become part of this growing community to find all your Disney news, sports talk, discover new food and drinks, and go on epic adventures across the globe. Never miss out on a family fun stream with engaging people, in-chat games, and fantastic locations to see. Don't miss out.
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Allie Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDevitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
There's up 2-1 on the Golden Knights here in the second. It's time for the All-State Mayhem moment. As the Golden Knights will go to their third power play. It was Florida Panthers, after a good job by Coughlin, steps up. A little interception. You can see the scramble in front of the Florida bench. And they get caught with too many men. Andrew Burnett, the head coach, was arguing. Thought it was a little bit quick, but that said, it's up to the Golden Knights to try and take advantage of these power plays. It's been a 0-for-11 run.
Third one tonight for Vegas. And a lot of short-handed goal as well. Carlson, Smith, Patrick, Petrangelo, and Marchessault on this unit.
Patrick moving in to take the draw. 6.5 minutes gone in the second. Patrick wins it. Puck out high. Lundell. Sealed off by Patrick. And now Pietrangelo winding it up from deep in his own territory. The Golden Knights looking to pull even. Pietrangelo to center. Drops it back to William Karlsson. Into the Florida zone, Marchessault, and now Patrick. Karlsson out top. Here's Pietrangelo, and he ripped it towards the net. Knight got a piece of it with a glove. Pietrangelo looking for career point number 500. Has it at the point now. He'll feed it down the wall, but Ekblad jams it out to neutral ice. Lundell shipped to the puck by William Karlsson, but then Lundell got it back, and he'll rip it all the way down. Anton Lundell's had a good rookie campaign for Florida. Tied for third among all rookies in goals and points. 12th overall pick for the Panthers a couple of years back. Stone gains the line. Here's Theodore down the middle to Donoff. A little redirect for Max Pacioretty. Donoff again, puts it down low. Stone dishing it off for Stevenson. Fresh unit on the ice for Vegas. Down low, Stevenson. Back door to Pacioretty. Put it wide of the net. Now Theodore out high, lets it rip, and that's blocked by Luosterainen. Huberdeau looking to break. Theodore able to angle him off. And Stevenson charging in for Vegas. Drops it up to Pacioretty. Going to move it towards the net. Gudas blocks it and clears it.
Now, real good look for Max Pacioretty. As Stone finds him from a little goal line play. And shot just a little high.
25 on the power play.
Golden Knights have averaged over 4 goals a game all time against Florida. Including a 7-2 win here. Their last visit nearly 2 years ago. Mark Stone had a 5-point game that night. Here's Pacioretty to dish it off for Stevenson. Theodore in the final 10 seconds of the power play. Pacioretty centered it. That got blocked down low. He was looking for Donoff. Here's Theodore. Around for Pacioretty. His wrist shot missed the net. And it kicks around the boards and out. Tippett was serving the bench minor. He'll move it up ahead. Lundell's pass too far ahead of Lomberg.
The Russians are attacking.
Banks it around the wall.
Hey, Mr. Fulton, how you doing?
Weegar. He'll wrist it around. Just hopping on was Marchment. Puts it down low to Toronto. And jump off his stick.
Almost.
And Bennett back to Weegar. His shot save made by Leonard. He'll sweep it
Chocolate
to the
cake
corner.
there, huh?
Stone plays it up the board. Taken back by Bennett. But Toronto wheels it into the slot. Drops it to Weegar. Shot got deflected wide of the net. Now Bennett curls back out high. Dropping it off for Weegar. Looking to center it. Big block by Haig. Weegar was looking for Toronto on the doorstep. And Lucas Karlsson back on it for the Panthers. Florida looking to become the first team in the East and the second in the league this year to hit 30 wins. Trying to join Colorado in that category. Golden Knights looking to keep it rolling on the road overall. They have points in 8 straight away from Vegas. Carrier kicks it to Waugh. Now Janmark in behind the net. Trying to fight through Weegar. And a puck back into the Vegas end. And Nick Hague with it on his stick. They'll snap it up ahead. Carrier posting up, tips it to Janmark. Forcing there for Florida. Waugh looking to dig it out. And now Gudas up ahead for Tippett. Lead pass to Verhaeghe. Down, shoves him down. Marked off on the wing. And now the puck to the near boards. Tippett with a body on Janmark. Puck goes off the glove of Forsling to neutral ice. And the Golden Knights with possession now in Pietrangelo. McNabb a lead pass on the money to Marchessault. The misfit line breaks into the offensive end. Marchessault curls up, feeds it down to Smith. Now William Karlsson works his way free. Tried to thread the needle to McNabb, and it's blocked. William Karlsson trying to keep it alive. Trap it along the near boards.
Come on.
Markov banks it around.
This play just wants to get puck to the net a little bit more.
Tipping on the wall. Lays it back to Gudas up high on the glass and out of play. No delay of game, hit the glass. So a whistle a little past the halfway point of the game in Florida tonight. Panthers up 2-1. Golden Knights couple of bids on their last power play, including this one from Max Pacioretty.
Hey Golden Knights fans, I'm attorney Adam Cutner. I'm proud to be an official partner of the Vegas Golden Knights. We're giving you the chance to play at home along with the Golden Knights to win home game tickets through our power play giveaway. Each time the Golden Knights are on a power play, we'll pick one of my Twitter followers who tags me on Twitter with the hashtag #AdamKutnerPowerPlay. And when the Golden Knights score, that lucky fan wins tickets to the Fortress. So make sure to follow me on Twitter. Go Knights, go!
We are back inside the deal at Finley Automotive. Tyler, you were just talking about what an inspiration the Knights have been to your organization.
Yeah, absolutely. We've really been impressed with their speed in passing.
That's not a very good pass. Tyler, I don't see anything to be impressed by here. That's a field goal. Little right. Swing and a miss. You'll get there. Oh, almost. There it is. Hey, great catch.
Practice makes perfect.
It's still the Eat Fresh Refresh, and Subway's refreshing everything, like the new Baja Turkey Avocado. With smashed avocado, oven roasted turkey, and Baja Chipotle sauce, it's 3 great things together. Wait, who else is known for nailing 3? Can't think of anyone. Subway keeps refreshing.
It was a tragedy. With knockoff batteries, Little Miss Cupcake never stood a chance. Until Energizer Ultimate Lithium. The #1 longest-lasting AA battery. Case closed.
Spencer Knight and Max Pacioretty, they might be going head-to-head tonight, but they're just 2 boys from Connecticut, and they came together for a very special moment before tonight's game, honoring Teddy Balkin. Now, both are from the same area of Connecticut as Balkin, who lost his life in a high school hockey game just a few weeks ago. An unthinkable tragedy, and that whole family will certainly be in the hearts of the hockey community forever, and really good timing tonight to have both Max and Spencer playing in this game, guys. Really something special.
For sure, Ashley. Both Pacioretty and Knight played in St. Luke's, where Teddy Balkin played. Just a horrendous story. Dying earlier this month at the age of 16. Real nice gesture, though, by Max Pacioretty and Spencer Knight. An offensive zone draw here for Vegas. And Jonathan Marchessault off the draw. Makes his way to the corner. He'll feed it down to Riley Smith. Bounced it back out to the line. Bounced right over the stick of Dylan Coughlin. Here's McNabb. And Lundell gets it back for Florida. He'll dish it off to Sam Reinhart. Into the Vegas end. Shovels it across to Aaron Ekblad. Good to see Aaron Ekblad back and healthy this year. But broke his leg last season. Missed the rest of the season with it. There's a lot of people in Florida felt they might have got by Tampa in the first round of the playoffs. Ekblad was healthy.
And you look at the season he was having, 11 goals already at that point last year. Just a terrific start to the year. 35 games, 11 goals, and I got injured, and certainly been a big factor for them in that series against Tampa.
First ever playoff meeting between the 2 Florida teams.
I heard about that, James.
Panthers and the Lightning. Like they'll both make it this year for the 3rd year in a row and the 5th time all time. Both Florida teams will make the playoffs in the same season. Bolasar flips it in. They're the 2 top teams in the Atlantic right now. Ekblad deep in his own territory. Here's Anthony Duclair up ahead. Into the offensive zone. Huberdeau runs it in deep. Theodore moves it. White Cloud has it up the boards. And Mark Stone starts the Golden Knights up ice. Here's Shea Theodore. Went off his skate. Now Patrick will dish it in. And he'll head off for a change. Forsling zips it up the wall. Bennett got a piece of that. And then Haig with some time deep in his own end. Shots are 17-15 for Florida. Panthers are up 2-1. Vegas goal from Zach Whitecloud. Alexander Barkov and Sam Bennett for Florida. Barkov's first shot kicked away by Leonard. Forsling will wrap it around the glass. Now Weegar, check it out. Montour sends it in deep. Pacioretty on the wing, up and down out. Barkov keeps it alive. Down low for Hagee. And the Golden Knights back with possession. Stone pushes it up ahead for Pacioretty with Stevenson joining the rush. Pacioretty just couldn't get a handle on that though. And back the other way come the Panthers. They can have an odd man rush if they hurry. For Hagee up ice. Walks it into the offensive zone. Pass though picked off by Petrangelo.
Going back and forth.
And spring to Don off the other way one-on-one. She looks to get by Gudas, who gave him a rough ride to the back glass.
Oh, good pass by Petrangelo. They're kind of sprinting back and forth. You talk about the pace of this game. It's what you'd expect from these 2 teams.
Wow, walks it into the slot. His shot, and it's blocked wide. Now Coughlin feeds it behind the net. Taken away by Gudas. Flips it high, deep into the Vegas zone, and they'll wave the icing, so Dylan Coughlin at the wheel. Now McNabb across. Nick Watt in the offensive zone. His pass blocked high and out of play. Uyghur got his stick in the pass.
6 minutes.
Just over 6 minutes to go in the middle period.
Oh, good play by Pietrangelo to Dadonov, trying to get some room, but Gudas, nice job defensively. Dadonov likes that little move. Initial push and then a finish by Gudas. Always one of the more physical, hard-hitting defensemen in the league as he plays Dadonov into that back wall.
Evgeny Dadonov. Last time these two teams met, he had a power play goal for the Panthers against the Golden Knights. Has never played a game in this building as a visitor until tonight. Off this draw. Puck kicks right to Dadonov. Up front with Waugh and Janmark. Janmark has it down low, put it off the outside of the net. Toronto tips it away to Brendan Montour. And now went to Luosterainen, plays it up ice. Picked off by McNabb. Into the zone comes Janmark. Height got a piece of that to steer it off the back glass. Waugh looking to work it loose. Lomberg does. McNabb pinching it to keep it in, but Toronto got there just a stride ahead of him. And Lucas Carlson up ice. Icing though, didn't connect with Lomberg, and icing on Florida. 5.5 to go in the second, and now this from the injury law.
Focus on the facts when picking a lawyer. Call Noxie at 702-INJURED.
Matthias Janmark has really just been great all year for the Old Knights. We talked about it before. Battled through the COVID, some lingering issues he had, but the jump he's had in this game, the work ethic he brings each and every night. He's been a very consistent player. He's got a ton of speed, and just seems like always that his work ethic never drops.
And off this face-off, the Golden Knights control it. Shea Theodore with a wrist shot, blocked down in front. William Karlsson into the corner. Took a bump from Luosterainen. Marchessault rolls to the boards. His shot saved made Knight. And a rebound to Lucas Karlsson, and he'll clear. Now Theodore led all Golden Knights with 26:38 of ice time in Carolina 2 nights ago. Uyghur looking to work his way loose. Smith with a body on him. William Karlsson jumps into the mix. Brandon Lomberg and Shea Theodore are giving chase. Luosterainen right on his heels. I think it was Vetrano. Here is William Karlsson at center. Up ahead of Marchessault with Smith on the rush. Pass across, got blocked and batted away. Smith almost got to him, but Ekblad got a stick on it.
Seen a few good stick plays here, knocking pucks out of the air. That one bouncing.
Nick Hague. He'll jam it off the glass. Played with a high stick by Uyghur, and they'll blow the play dead there. I think Marchman thought maybe Hague had touched that to negate the high stick, but a whistle. 4.5 to go in the second in Florida, and the Panthers leading it 2-1.
Chloe and Rennie went down the sand dunes.
We need a real adventure.
Let's make it real. Compare travel credit cards that help you book adventures beyond your backyard. Or compare cashback cards and turn everyday purchases into your next unforgettable experience. Compare your way there. Find the smartest financial products for you on NerdWallet.
Hey, bud! That's you, come on!
People think unusual circumstances means complicated taxes. But for a TurboTax Live expert like me, it just makes things interesting. So, give us the ambitious new startup, the failed small business.
All of your dependents and dependents.
Yes, give us your surprising inheritance, your odd injuries too, even your semi-nomadic life in a van. An interesting life can mean an even greater refund. You do your thing. We've got your taxes.
Panthers leading the Golden Knights 2-1
in the second. We mentioned the two Florida teams, real good again this year. The Panthers with a 2-point edge on the Lightning. Of course, Vegas will be in Tampa on Saturday night. Panthers looking to make the playoffs, Shane. They're going to make it, unless something ridiculous happens.
Yeah.
For the third year in a row, for the first time in their history.
Well, you know what's good about it is they're waiting to build this rivalry in Florida, and we always talk about it being born out of playoffs. These two teams do not like each other. A lot of that happened in that playoff series. A great series between the two, close. It's good for the game down here in Florida. Is the Panthers? Tampa's always been up there, but now the Panthers have become one of the elite teams in the NHL.
That first game of that series last year was just nuts between
I
Florida
watched
and Tampa.
every game.
Yeah. Panthers have not won a playoff series in over 25 years. Back to their trip to the Cup final in 1996. Uyghur flips it out. Reinhart looking to bat it down. And now here's Stevenson inside his own end. Alex Pietrangelo hitting Stevenson in stride. Stone return pass blocked. Just the 15th game all year, Mark Stone and Max Pacioretty have been in the lineup at the same time. Markman with a turnover right to Pacioretty. His wrist shot gloved away by Knight.
Oh, big hit.
Puck held into the line by Pietrangelo, walking down the middle. Still has it on a string. He'll hold and feed it off for Stevenson. Across the seam to Haig. Haig looking, his wrist shot. Reinhart blocks that. And Marchment banks it out to neutral ice. Pietrangelo inside his own end. Lead pass on the money. Keegan Colasar will carry it. Little give him on the far side boards. Haig pinching down on Ekblad. Colasar with a shove as he knocked down Bennett. And here's Theodore. Steers it down a little further. Carey looking to protect it against Ekblad. Bennett reaches in to play it. Patrick swoops in to pick it up. Pass to Whitecloud, though, is in his skates, and he'll go back to neutral ice. Almost lost it. Huberdeau and...
Under 3 minutes. Under 3.
Whitecloud got it wiped out along the far side by Bennett. Theodore keeps it in out high. Theodore with a wrist shot, and that just missed. And Carey got a piece of that on the deflection, and it jumps over the glass for a whistle.
Wow, big hit on Zach Whitecloud. Theodore does a great job getting up, holding the blue line, and then what a move by him to create the shot. Here's the hit. Bennett just finishing it hard. Whitecloud, sometimes you got to take a hit, makes the play. And here's Theodore, that little curl and drag, and that kind of got through Knight, but just caught a piece of the pad. Shane Theodore's ability not only to come in, but to make plays, just that one extra move. And a good chance for the Golden Knights to try and tie it up.
Zach Whitecloud's been real involved in this game. Has the goal, blocked 2 shots where you could see he was in obvious pain. Trenzel let it rip in a save made by Knight, and just took that hit from Bennett. 2-1 lead for the Panthers in the late stages of the second. Here's Janmark. Trying to find a little space. Pass blocked by Barkov. Up ahead to Tippett. He'll backhand it out. Connor Verhaeghe down the wing. Trangelo with an eye on him. Runs it down to Tippett. McNabb there to play it away. Tippett put it towards the net. I got a piece of that. Montour wrists it in around the boards. McNabb tracks it down. He took a hit from Tippett as he backhands it to neutral ice and an offside. Florida will stop playing with 2 minutes to go in the second.
Now Barkov will open up the scoring. Gets another shot from the high slot. A good save by Leonard. And a good stick Pietrangelo and McNabb. As Verhaeghe and Tippett, we're looking for a chance off the rebound. And look at Robin Leonard. It's been a great game. This is kind of what you'd expect these two teams. I think when you play top teams, both sides probably kind of get up to have that challenge.
Marchessault starts it out. 2 first-place teams going at it tonight. Shea Theodore. The Golden Knights as healthy as they have been since the second game of the season over 3 months ago. Lomberg in the corner. Watched by Theodore. And Vetrano lost an edge, but Lomberg takes the puck. 1.5 minutes to go in the period. Luosterainen in deep. And now Lomberg with a shot up over the net. Luosterainen will track it down. Feeds it out high. Uyghur, pass blocked. William Krausen up ahead to Smith. Trying to spring Marchessault. 2-on-2 they come. Marchessault peels back to the boards. Runs it down to William Krausen. Give it go to Marchessault. Tipped away by Gudis. And then Gudis got knocked down by Haig. Mackenzie Weegar starts it out. Here's Gudis. Up ahead and tipped into the zone by Marchment. Petrangelo swings it to neutral ice. And the puck into the Florida bench. 48 seconds ago in the second period.
Well, you see that shots 20-20 at this point, just a 1-goal difference. And this period winding down, chances were both sides, but the thing I've liked is the intensity in this game, the pace to it on both sides. That these teams don't see each other a lot, but get some big hits, and I think that's an element the Panthers added. It's Coach Steve Spahn of the Golden Knights mentioned. He said he feels there's a little more grit to this Panthers team. You can bring a guy like Sam Bennett in, Lomberg, some guys that aren't afraid to get in hard in the forecheck, Marchment.
They're able to score goals in bunches, no question about it. They've scored 9 in a game twice this year.
That's a lot of goals.
Puck back to the near boards, and Lundell feeds it back. Forsling a lead pass with behind Marchment. Haig banks it around the wall for Petrangelo in the final 30 seconds of the period. Now Haig lifts it up ahead. Mark Stone plays it, looking to gain the line. Stevenson down the right side. Wedged out of the play by Forsling. Stone in the corner. And a dish it off to Stevenson, but it went off his skate. Lundell up ahead for Sam Reinhart. Reinhart into the Vegas zone. He'll send it across. Deflects high in the air, and
5 seconds.
Stevenson chipping it back for Petrangelo. Cut off in deep by Reinhart, but no damage done. That's it. Period 2 comes to a close. The only goal coming early. Sam Bennett, his career high 19th, a minute 18 in, the go-ahead goal right now.
Yeah, it was just another slow start maybe to that period, but afterwards the Golden Knights got their legs going, and that's the difference right now. 2-1 is Vegas. One thing they've been, Dave, is very comfortable playing from behind in the third as they'll get set for the final 20.
Shots in the period were 9-6 for the Golden Knights, 20 apiece through 2 in Florida. It's 2-1 Panthers as we send it back to Darren.
Looks like there was just a little conversation between Robin Leonard and Sam Bennett regarding that collision earlier in the game. Coming up, some news that broke just before the face-off tonight involving a Vegas rival as the Oilers signed Evander Kane to a contract. And Lawless Norder will get into that story, plus Darren Elliott on this game and Ashley Weiss with a Credit One Bank interview.
Coming into Subaru of Las Vegas, it was really clear that the involvement in the community was just as important as selling or servicing cars around here, which is completely unique and not something I've ever had the opportunity to be a part of. To work in a place that has a culture that takes its community involvement just as serious as selling cars says a lot about the culture of the store, which obviously starts at the top and really trickles down to the members of the team.
Maintain your lot with complimentary maintenance when you purchase or lease a new Subaru. SubaruVlasVegas.com.
Welcome to Nostalgia Street Rods. This is a private collection. Over 65 years, my parents, Art and Shirley Goldstrom, have collected, and I decided to build these collections for them.
We got to talk about the Zamboni.
For my dad's 75th birthday, my mom and I decided to buy him something crazy because he loves crazy things.
Zamboni has got a 454, and it's got automatic transmission and 9-inch Ford rear end.
Thank you, Jesse.
It'll smoke the tires. It's quite a piece. You can really have a lot of fun with it.
No, he loved it. He couldn't believe it that he had a Zamboni, and then he did all kinds of crazy things with it for many years. Because I'm Vegas born and raised here, and we love the Knights, we decided to wrap it in the Knights and just be a fan and display it to the world as everybody came through here and saw it. Because we love the Knights, and we'd love to have everybody come.
My daughter's name is Melanie. She has a godlike spirit in her. She's beautiful. She's just a beautiful person.
I'm at St. Jude because I have a brain tumor called pineoblastoma.
I had ovarian cancer 2 times, so I told her, if I can do it, you could do it.
The hardest part of cancer is knowing that you have it. But when she told me that it would be okay and that she'll always be there, then I was fine.
Mel doesn't look like she's going through anything. And I think St. Jude has a lot to do with that because they just make it comfortable for her.
You shouldn't give up hope and try to make the best of things.
I would have not known how to bathe or deal with all this stuff. So St. Jude has been a godsend for me.
Florida scored late in the first, early in the second to grab a 1-goal lead. Vegas will have to put forward another third-period rally to keep their road point streak alive. More on the game to come, but first, Lawless in order. Dave Gosher and Gary Lawless.
Darren, thanks so much. As we're in the second intermission tonight, Gary, a lot of news here around the NHL today. Evander Kane is a lightning rod for a lot of reasons, right? But now he's got himself a one-year deal with the Edmonton Oilers and a lot to that package. What do you know?
Well, the NHL, the first step that had to take place was the NHL cleared him of a second COVID protocol offense. He crossed over into Canada while he was in COVID protocol, allegedly in COVID protocol. That's been cleared up. The NHL said they didn't exonerate him. They said there was insufficient evidence to go further in terms of discipline. So he signs a one-year deal with the Oilers, signing bonus of $625,000, and then prorated salary of $750,000. That's around $375,000. So the package is worth $1 million. What's interesting is Edmonton's not a playoff team right now. He doesn't sign with a contender, but he does sign with a team with two really high-end center icemen, Connor McDevitt and Leon Draisaitl. He's playing first next contract. He'll get on a wing with one of those two guys, and you have to think he'll produce, pile up the points in Edmonton. That's his plan, and then sign a more lucrative deal this summer when he's an unrestricted free agent. The Oilers, well, they're desperate. Ken Holland needs something to go his way to try and get that team into the playoffs, and that's why he takes a chance on Evander Kane, who comes with, well, the most luggage in the NHL. It's Louis Vuitton, maybe, but there's a lot of luggage.
If you could strip away all the other stuff, which you can't, he had the best year of his career last year on the ice for San Jose.
He's a fantastic player. He's got size, he's got speed, he's tough, he'll hit, he'll go to the net. But you're drawing up a power forward. Evander Kane checks all the boxes. The other stuff, not so great.
Not great. Arizona, a lot of rumor there about where they're going to play, right? They're up, their deal's up in Glendale. It's been kind of an odd fit. It's been the home of the Coyotes here since 2003. Now a lot of talk about maybe a potential deal, at least in the interim, with Arizona State.
Yeah, they basically have been thrown out by the rink in Glendale. They said, we don't want you anymore. So they're going to build their own rink in Tempe, but they have a proposal to build a rink in Tempe. But that's your completion. They haven't started. They don't have the funding. There's a lot of stuff that has to happen. So they got to place somewhere between now and then. So there is a real nice building being built at ASU on campus. Problem is, it only seats 5,000 people. So they're going to play. They have a package. It's 3 years plus an option for a fourth in front of just 5,000 people. Now there's lots of jokes. Oh, they won't sell it out because they don't get that many. In
if you're sarcastic, there's a lot of jokes.
Yeah, there's a lot of jokes. But the problem here is at 5,000 seats, like the Players Association is going to look at that and say, what about, like, that affects our 50-50 in terms of hockey-related revenue. So that's a big hurdle to clear. The NHL, Bill Daly says, if this is the best fit for them, we'll make some accommodations on the short term. They'd have to spend a bunch of money of their own. The owner would have to give a bunch of money to get the dressing rooms and also the facilities for television and radio and broadcast and media to operate out of that arena. We'll see where this goes.
So they're looking at probably 3 years, right? An interim 3 years, play at ASU, 3 or 4, and then have to build a brand new building in Tempe.
Yes.
So that is Lawless in order from South Florida tonight, Darren, with the Golden Knights down by 1 after 2.
Thank you, gentlemen. Well, over 4 years, you get up to a capacity of 20,000. 5 times 4. Just doing some math on the fly here.
Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. Meet new friends or reconnect with some old ones and find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Step into the new with a new Chevy. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $750 bonus cash. See the Fairway Truck Megastore.
How those fries you've been craving? I'm hot and I'm steamy, and oh man, do I smell delicious. I'm calling your name. Oh, Doug. Doug.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, paying for these repairs may be tough to swallow.
Get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem for a whole lot less.
There are a lot of things that I've learned in business, but trust is the most important aspect. And City National Bank has been that key financial advisor that has helped us be successful.
Wake up with Wendy's and get a free drink with any breakfast sandwich. Hot coffee or Diet Coke, free. Frosty Chino, that's cool and free. If it comes in a Wendy's cup, it's free when you buy a breakfast sandwich. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
One shake and cats come running.
They're matches.
So be careful what you shake.
Run away!
Temptations cat treats. All it takes is a shake.
We all need help. Just different kinds. Maybe you need a little. Maybe you need a lot. At H&R Block, get the expert tax help you need, online and in person. Help is here.
Darren Elliott coming up in just a little bit. Golden Knights trailed the Florida Panthers 2-1 in the second intermission. Max Pacioretty has returned to the lineup. He's standing by with Ashley Weiss in her Credit One Bank intermission interview.
Max, welcome back. 2 periods in, what's the biggest adjustment to getting back in a game situation?
There's a lot. I mean, it doesn't help when both teams are playing with a tennis ball out there, bouncing everywhere. And ice is terrible, so it's a little bit harder to get into it. But both teams are playing on it, and I just gotta make sure I put to use the work that I put in when I was out.
What kind of work did you put in when you were out? Can you explain?
Well, it's not fun when you're skating without a puck, but I have no excuse for being out of shape if you're allowed to skate when you have a hand injury like that. So no excuse. I should be in better shape than everyone else.
You guys seem to get the momentum as that period went on. What's the message heading into the third?
We'll keep it simple. I mentioned ice before. I think both teams have to do that. The team that's going to do a better job of that will obviously get more chances. And it's really hard on a goaltender when you have traffic in front of you and you don't trust the bounces right now. And we got to take advantage of those.
Thanks for the time, Max.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, here is Darren Elliott. The challenge of making plays when the puck's bouncing. There you see an example. And then the Panthers' defense.
Yeah, they've been really good with their sticks. 16 takeaways they've been credited with. Going east-west or west-east, very difficult to go board to board against them. So when you combine that with what Max talks about, terrible ice conditions, that means keep it simple. That means no extra passes. Get the puck on goal and go to the net from there. That's the combination, and that's what they should focus on in the third period.
They've been so good at being able to dial it in when needed in the third period. We'll see what happens coming up in the final frame. At FLA Live Arena, Sunrise with the Florida Panthers have been so good early on, but the Vegas Golden Knights have an 8-game road point streak on the line.
I can't stand these old drafty aluminum windows anymore. It's impossible to keep this house warm.
I'm calling Universal Windows Direct right now.
Buy 2 windows, get the third free, and receive a super glass upgrade with your purchase.
Universal Windows Direct.
Some traditions just keep getting better and better. Ford F-Series, the official truck of the NFL, and America's best-selling trucks now for the 45th year in a row.
Now get an F-150 with 0.9% financing for 60 months and $1,000 retail bonus cash. Plus earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards.
We gotta tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. And we gotta do it fast.
Woo! New personal record, Lebu!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
It's still the Eat Fresh Refresh, so Subway's up in the avocado game. We're talking just 2 great ingredients. Perfectly ripe hand-scoop Haas avocados and a touch of sea salt. It's like a double-double for your taste buds. Subway keeps refreshing and refreshing and refreshing.
We've got to find a way to save money somewhere.
Universal Solar. Let's go solar.
Call Universal Solar Direct now. 0 down, 0 payments for 5 months, 0 interest for 9 years.
702-483-6900.
Goalie Stats brought to you by Adam Kuttner. You heard Max Pacioretty reference the ice conditions. This is the first game back for Florida after a 5-game road trip, so maybe that's the reason why. Dave and Shane, back to the third next.
Hey, Jack, how'd you get the new spicy club sandwich to have the perfect amount of spice?
I call it Jack's Spice Squad.
Who's in the squad?
It's me. My new Spicy Club Sandwich combo. It's my best chicken ever.
Hey, how can I help you? Actually, I'd really like to buy this shirt. Oh, and this one? I'd like to buy this one too. Thanks. Oh, you know what? This one too. Oh, and actually this one. You know, I'd really like this one too. Anything else? Actually, yeah. This shirt.
Finley Chevrolet, home of the
Woo!
Wasn't it? You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
Ready to save some serious cash on everything you need for your home? You've got to check out RC Willie's store-wide sale that's happening right now.
During our winter sales event, you'll save store-wide. Plus, enjoy coupon savings of $50, $100, or $200 on your new purchase. Save now on top brand TVs, including this LG 70-inch 4K TV for just $649. This Sony 65-inch 4K Smart LED TV is $749. And this Samsung 75-inch 4K Smart TV is only $899. RC Willie.
No one likes getting hit unexpectedly, especially with expensive car repairs. That's why I protect myself with CarShield. CarShield is my first line of defense against expensive car repairs. If your car's out of warranty, you need CarShield, period. Score the CarShield hat trick at no additional cost. Get roadside assistance, towing, and rental coverage. Never get stuck on the bench with expensive car repairs again. Call CarShield before your car breaks down.
Call 800-227-6000.
The Google Pixel 6. For Serbian fans who became Nuggets fans, Heat fans who want to get rid of photobomb fans. There you go. There are so many ways to love the NBA, and the Pixel 6 is built for all of them.
My new Spicy Cluck Sandwich with a bigger, crispier, and better than ever spicy filet. Bigger pickles, more sauce, and the perfect amount of spice to get your taste buds tingling. Try my new $6.99 Spicy Cluck Sandwich combo. Order on the Jack app today.
Been hard hitting all the way through here into the third.
And those are your woo moments of the night, brought to you by Finley Chevrolet. Getting ready for the
I know, I'm
third
seeing that,
period
Jesse.
in South Florida with a
You're doing a great
Panthers
job.
2-1 lead on
It's
the
one of
Golden
those
Knights
nights out on
through
YouTube.
2 periods of play. Pace has been good. Entertainment's been really good, Shane. What else have you liked about what you've seen
welcome
through 40
in.
minutes?
Go Florida,
I
he
liked
said.
your woo. That might have been one of the better ones. But Shea
No,
Theodore, I just think he's taking his game up a notch. The way he's
Cool
moving his
challenge.
feet, the way he's making things happen on the ice with his skating ability. And he was in on it again on that first goal. The way he can drag, little pivot back, great passing to set up White Cloud. And he's just moving his feet all over the ice, right off the face-off. When he's doing that, such an effective player. He's able to create stuff. He can start a breakout on his own, puck movement on the power play, coming up the ice and defending. This one, keeping the puck in, a little curl and drag. Maybe their best chance there in that second period from Theodore.
We will take a look at our stats through 2 periods tonight. Shots dead even at 20 apiece. Golden Knights with the edge. Power play chances. They also yielded a shorty in this game as well. Back in the opening period, Alexander Markov. And coming into this third period, been a pretty even game. The Panthers have been lights out when leading after 40 this year. A perfect 21-0 when carrying a lead into the third period. The Golden Knights have played a lot of these tight games since Thanksgiving. The Golden Knights have had 15 games decided by 1 goal. That's the most in the league over the last 2 months. Third period underway, 5-on-5. And the Golden Knights will start it out with Waugh, joined by Janmark and Dodonov up front. And Theodore with White Cloud on defense. Waugh plays it to the far side boards. Anthony Duclair will drop it back. And now Lucas Carlson to Sam Bennett. He'll backhand it in. White Cloud up the wall. Janmark. And now Shea Theodore collects it. Lead pass to Waugh. And a break into the offensive zone. Waugh pulls up. Looking to work his way loose. Dodonov behind the net, feeds it out high. Marchessault missed the net. Dodonov put it back towards the cage and then blocked. Marchessault wrist shot. That didn't get through either. Well, Dodonov had some room there as that puck came off the end boards right to him.
He's kind of handcuffed him.
Marchessault dumps it in cross corner. William Karlsson around the boards. And now Uyghur gave it away. William Karlsson to Marchessault didn't connect. Smith tips it down low. And Verhaeghe moves it the other way. Tippett streaking down the wing. Haig reaches in a plate away from him. Pietrangelo up ahead. William Karlsson or Riley Smith. The misfit line has combined for 4 shots so far in this game, as has the top line for the Golden Knights. Stone with 1 shot, Stevenson with 1, Pacioretty with 2. Into the zone for Verhaeghe, a wrist shot, and he missed the net. Gudas keeps it in. Puck around behind the net now for Haig. And the Golden Knights on the move. Pietrangelo. Up ahead of William Karlsson, posting up, couldn't handle the pass. Back the other way comes Marchment. Lundell into the zone. Marchment feeds it across. Batted away though by McNabb, intended for Reinhart. Stevenson falls down trying to move it out. Lundell on the wing, had to go by him, and Stone throws it up ice, but out of the reach of Pacioretty. He'll race after him, and an icing here. The Golden Knights. Play is stopped a couple of minutes into the third. Our drive to the finish brought to you by Subaru of Las Vegas.
Why the Golden Knights, something they haven't yet to have this road trip is some production from their top end guys. You look at the way it's gone, it's been a lot of depth scoring. It's been a couple of defenseman goals with Haig last game, White Cloud in this game. And their top guys going. Here's a little look at that chance. Great little move by Nick Waugh, sets up behind the net, and a shot goes wide right to Dodonov. You can see a good stick check, defensive play by Florida.
Off this face-off, tried to spring Mark Stone up ice, but another icing on the Golden Knights. 2-year point change, so the goal scorers on the trip for Vegas. Amadio in Washington. End of the game in Carolina, you had Patrick, Howden, and Haig. 2 of those 4 players, Howden and Amadio were not in the lineup tonight. And then you had the goal earlier in this game from White Cloud. So the high-end guys have yet to be heard from so far, anyways, on this trip. Off this face-off, the puck shot towards the net, but deflected up and out of play. So a whistle a couple of minutes into the third period.
Well, Uyghur got all of that one as Leonard just got his stick on it in time.
Now Uyghur let that rip after the face-off win. And Robin Leonard, the go-ahead goal in the second from Sam Bennett. One that kind of squeaked between Leonard's armored body. It may have hit Haig on the way to the net, like it may have caught his leg. It's a go-ahead goal right now for the Panthers. Off this draw, Coughlin sends it around the wall. Stone, and now Pacioretty. Max returning tonight after missing the last 10. And wrist surgery. Puck kicks to neutral ice and bounces away from Sam Reinhart, the second overall pick in the draft in 2014. His teammate now, Aaron Ekblad, was number 1 overall to Florida. Leon Draisaitl went 3rd that year to the Oilers. Waugh sends it behind the net. Ekblad picks it up. He'll fire it around the wall for Marchment. Scales it cross ice, a little bit too far in front of Lundell. Stone the other way. Lead pass to Carrier, trying to break through. Cuts it in the corner on Uyghur. Feeds it out high to Whitecloud, who has the Vegas goal tonight. Theodore with a wrist shot, blocked wide by Uyghur. Mr. Ryan looking to move it. Kolasar took it away. And here's Whitecloud to chip it down a little further. Patrick behind the net. Carrier keeps it moving. Whitecloud for Kolasar. He'll shovel it down the wall. Uyghur read that up ahead, but unable to clear with Marchment. Wrist shot from Theodore off the mark. He walked right down the slot and had a good chance trying to tie it. Ekblad to the far corner. And he'll send it all the way down the letter, and therefore no icing.
Real good chance for Shea Theodore on that play.
Jack Whitecloud banks it up the glass. Taken away by Lucas Carlson. Brandon Montour up ahead, and Vetrano tips it in deep. Theodore behind the net. Shakes his way loose. He'll start it out. Lead pass on the money to Donanoff. Rubbed out right away by Montour. Lucas Carlson around the wall. Loose to Ryden. They're going to move it out. Petrangelo gloves it. And a hand pass to Yenmark. Will stop play. 4 minutes into the period.
You mentioned Shea Theodore may have the best chance in the second and gets a good one here. Patrick finds him cutting down. Had Carrier parked in front. And Theodore gets his head up. He's looking blocker side, and that is just a little wide. And look at the Toyota instant replay.
They'll drop it here in neutral ice. Misfit line out against Bennett, along with Huberdeau and Duclair. Puck tipped deep into the Vegas zone where Leonard will set it. And now move it. Petrangelo up the boards for Marchessault. And through center ice, Riley Smith with William Karlsson going towards it, and he tipped it wide. Not by much. Little saucer pass from Smith to Karlsson. Duclair the other way for Florida with speed. Watched closely by Nick Hague. Trying to work it loose along the far boards. Huberdeau. They're going to keep it alive. Bennett looks to thread the needle. Marchessault blocked it. And the Golden Knights on the move again. William Karlsson. Broken up though.
It's a heavy defensive game tonight. Just a lot of up and downs.
Karlsson trying to
taken away.
At center with a steal. Forsling into the Vegas zone with a wrist shot. Gloved down by Leonard. And Marchessault will back it around his own net for Nick Hague. Up the glass and out. And Aaron Ekblad back to get it. Now Uyghur behind his own net for Ekblad again. Aaron Ekblad double digits in goals in 7 of his 8 years in the NHL. Has 10 this year. Markov's pass. Now Verhaeghe to Ekblad. Lets it fire. And that can tip wide. Look at Pacioretty man get a piece of that. Here's Barkov down low. And a spin loose from Theodore. Verhaeghe in the battle as well. Barkov has it. Laying it out to Ekblad at the point. Wants it to his left. He'll dish it to Barkov. Back towards Ekblad. But it's picked up by Stone. And the Golden Knights look to break. Stone with Pacioretty with the pass blocked. Stevenson stays with it. Puts it towards the net. And Pacioretty backhands it wide. He was in tight on Knight. Tippett can't clear. Pacioretty now to Stone. Trying to fade to the Theodore. And that didn't connect in front. Chances at both ends. Verhaeghe up ice with Tippett. Tippett curls to the boards and plays it across. Montour. He'll send it around. And Stevenson tips it out.
Oh, it's been physical. It's been fast. There's been chances. Golden Knights have had some great chances here in the third. Just haven't been able to hit the net.
McNabb back deep in his own end. Coughlin. Now Kolasar steers it out. Montour back to get it. Lundell through center for the Panthers. 3-on-3 they come. Right down the middle, lost his balance and the puck. And Colasar moves it up ahead. Carrier with some room. Down the left side. Slams the brakes on. McNabb fires it wide of the net. Coughlin will keep it in. Shovels it around the far side. McNabb pinching down the wall. Lays it back. Carrier covering for him. Wristing it towards the cage. Blocked away by Lucas Carlson. And now Mason Marchment at center. Double teamed along the near boards. Coughlin and Janmark were both there. Toronto back the other way for Marchment. And Leonard will move it himself off the boards. McNabb up and out. 3-on-2 come the Golden Knights to Donoff. Wah, Janmark. Janmark has it down the wall. The pass was in his skates.
Nice pass.
And the Panthers with possession in front for Toronto. He'll backhand it in, taken away by Nick Hague. Shots are 23-21 for the Panthers. They're up a goal. Luosterainen sealed off by Hague. Janmark trying to poke it loose. Hague has it. Lost it, gets it back. Lomberg and Luosterainen were bearing down on him. Puck back to the line for Ekblad. He lost it. And Wah turns it up ice for Vegas. Lead pass to Pietrangelo, trying to cut to the inside, but had a poke checked away by Ekblad.
Oh, big hit.
Pietrangelo got dumped.
Now Lomberg plays the body. A good thing, or Pietrangelo moved around him.
And a hand pass here and a whistle. Nearly 8 minutes gone in the third period. The Panthers up by 1.
You got to put your heart and soul into it. Give it 110%. This is what you've been working for.
Greetings all, my name is Dan Wynn and I'm the founder and creator of a Facebook group known as Disney Worlders, and of course we are all about Walt Disney World. We have themed days as in Magic Kingdom Monday, Epcot Tuesday, and at the end of the week, Pardon Our Dust Sunday, where we post all the construction news from all over the world. We also have a new page called The Backside of Disney, where Disney Worlders is the magic side, Backside of Disney is the reality side. So come by and check us out. Thank you.
You're invited to the Tropical Nerds channel, where we're launching something exciting. A live-streamed comedy game show called I Knew That. There's a Disney trivia night almost every week. 3 contestants live on every show, buzzing in, answering questions, and playing games in a format you've never seen before. Subscribe now to help us launch this. And there's one more thing. We want you on the show. Contestants appear on these new vision screens via their webcams, and they have a lot of fun.
Hey everyone, this is Tina from T. Marie's Plays on YouTube. On my channel, you'll find a variety of things from Disney to Harry Potter, crafting, and more. I do live streams every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I love when people pop into the chat because I built my channel on community, and I love making friends. So if you want to come hang out and have fun, come to my place. It's also yours. See you there.
Beats everybody, takes the feed from Riley Smith, but trying a little swat deflection, just goes wide past the low left pad of Knight, and then Stevenson sets up Pacioretty in front, trying to get that backhand around Spencer Knight, but that one goes wide. Goaltender kind of pushed out, didn't give him much room to reach around with that backhand attempt.
And Max Pacioretty, a dozen goals in 16 games that he has played this year. Mentioned Spencer Knight, and of course Sergei Bobrovsky signed that huge deal with Florida a few years ago. And this year he's had a real good year. Last year in the playoffs, the Panthers had 3 different goalies play in that series. Bobrovsky, Chris Driedger, Spencer Knight winning games 5 and 6 of that series against Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Bobrovsky, it took a little while, but he's finally living up to that contract this season. Of course, you look at his resume, a couple of Veznas on it, playing for the Columbus Blue Jackets.
In the third year of that 7-year, $70 million deal with Florida, but goals against in the 3 playoff games he played last year, 5.31. The Panthers lost that series in 6 to Tampa. Here's Knight behind his own net, and he'll dish it off for Bennett. Up the boards, and Jonathan Huberdeau will start it out. Tried to slide that through to Duclair, but Whitecloud blocks it. Ekblad to Bennett. Coming through center, dishing it off. Huberdeau trying to walk in, put it towards him. That one right through the top of the crease. Ekblad whisked it off the end boards. Now Bennett shovels it down towards the corner. Whitecloud picks it up. As the Vegas goal tonight. Marchessault through center with Carlson and Smith. Smith over the blue line. He'll chip it down, tried to, but got blocked out of the zone. And now back on it is Haig. To Pietrangelo. And Pacioretty shovels it in, taken away by Tippett. And Gudas at the side of his own net. Panthers riding a 7-game home winning streak. 21-3 in this building this year. Best home team in the league. Up by 1. Forcing the lead pass to Verhaeghe. Has a step to the net and a save made Leonard. And he got a piece of the rebound as Tippett put it back on goal one-handed. Now Verhaeghe got behind Pietrangelo, and the Panthers had a good bid to go up by 2.
Couple of good saves by Leonard. That's what you need at this point.
Now the Golden Knights head up ice. Stevenson on a split the defense. Here's Pacioretty looking off the Stone, and he missed the net. A great chance for Mike Stone looking to tie it.
Another great chance. I don't know if that rolled off the toe of his stick.
Here's Coughlin. He'll gain the Florida line. Down the boards. Luostarinen finishing the hit on him. Patrick in deep. A battle for it in the corner. Panthers come away with it. Lomberg. Montour
just under 10. Under 10.
Halfway through the third. Panthers up 2-1. Lomberg and McNabb in deep. And now Carrier. A little short feed to Patrick. His pass went right to Lomberg. Lucas Carlson to the red line. He'll gun it in. Lomberg in the corner. Taken down by McNabb. And Kolasar with a rink-wide feed to Matthias Janmark. Alone on the rush. 1-on-4. Trying to buy himself a little time. His teammates changing behind him. Good work by Janmark to stay with it. Now Montour. Leaned on by Waugh. Trying to fight through it. He'll chip it around the net. And work it off for Lucas Carlson. And now Lundell with a lead pass. Didn't click with Marchment, but Marchment the first one up ice. Therefore, the icing waved. Marchment trying to work his way loose. Rotates it down to Lundell in deep. And to deal with a fallen stick behind the net. Reinhart spins it back to Ekblad. And he'll keep it moving. Lundell trying to shake loose. Golden Knights regain possession. Janmark. And now White Cloud to center ice. He'll lift it in high and deep. Weegar back to get it. Battle for it along the boards, and Sam Reinhart comes away with it for Florida. Racing up the wing, Marchment. And now the puck loose. And here's Ekblad to try to play it down further. Pietrangelo intercepts. Jonathan Marchessault. Here's William Karlsson streaking in. Put it on goal, and a save made by Knight. On the backhander from William Karlsson. Huberdeau on the counterattack. And Bennett bounces one in on Leonard. He'll scoop it up and hold for the faceoff. A touch over, 8 minutes to go in the third. The Golden Knights pushing for the tying goal. And a real good chance for the captain.
What does it take to be the best accident lawyer in Las Vegas? A powerful team, 3 decades of experience, unwavering commitment to our clients, a dedication to winning every case. You need the best team on your side. Adam S. Cutler and Associates was voted best accident lawyer in Las Vegas and will fight to get you the best compensation. Call today, 382-0000.
Looking back at it, I felt the thrill of being part of the human race. But I also realized that our need to innovate often came at the expense of our own home. The question is, can we preserve our only home while still enjoying that thrill of being human?
Welcome to 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed, undeniably versatile, unlimited 2% cashback. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cashback on purchases. That's real life ready.
Golden Knights hockey on AT&T Sportsnet is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. where you love your new windows. Stop number 3 of the 4-game road trip for the Golden Knights in Florida tonight. Down a goal with 8:02 remaining.
Another great chance. Pacioretty setting up Stone, and see that puck kind of rolls right at the end. Look at the Toyota instant replay, and Stone fires it wide. Max Pacioretty told Ashley and said that not great ice conditions out there, and not good timing. You see Stone still thinking about that on the bench. Great chance to tie this game.
Huberdeau lays it down the boards. The Golden Knights have 6 wins this year, coming from behind to win in the 3rd period. Marchessault flips it in deep. Panthers looking to make it 30 wins in their first 44 games. Duclair, watched closely by Carlson. And Gudas reaches in to play it. Bennett backhands it out. Pietrangelo up ahead. Almost sprung William Carlson, but Gudas got a piece of the pass. Up ice comes Huberdeau on the right side. Sends it across. Barkov. Rink wide to Huberdeau again. Looking for the trailer. In Uyghur. He fanned on the wrist shot. And the Golden Knights push it the other way. Pietrangelo with Stone and Pacioretty. Here's Pietrangelo into the circle. He fanned on the wrister.
A lot of missed shots.
Rolled on him.
A lot of fan shots.
Stone feeds it back. Stevenson steers it right back down to Stone. Off that of Pacioretty. Shot blocked away. Stone behind the net. Pacioretty puts it up high and over the glass.
Under 7 minutes.
For a whistle. Inside 7 minutes remaining in the 3rd. And now this from Knock the Injury Law.
Oh, Lord.
Focus on the facts when picking a lawyer. Call Noxie at 702-INJURED.
Golden Knights, and one of the best goal scorers in the game back in their lineup tonight, and Max Pacioretty said that they've been in this situation a lot this year. They've been able to flourish among the best teams in the league, coming from behind to win in the 3rd period.
Well, they've certainly had a lot of grade A opportunities here in the 3rd to tie it up. It's just got to connect on one of those chances.
Golden Knights in this period have only had 2 shots on goal, but their scoring chances have been far more than that. Off this face-off, battle for it in deep. Stevenson looking to work his way free. Feeds it back to Whitecloud at the line. He'll chip it down the glass. Stone bumped by Forsling. And now Verhaeghe deflects it out. Here's Barkov, broken up at the blue line.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Checked by Pacioretty. Stone trying to pry it out of there, moves it to Pacioretty, but hand pass, I believe. And a whistle with 6:22 now left. Golden Knights with points in 8 consecutive games on the road. Their last regulation loss outside of Vegas, the 1st of December, that 6-5 loss in Anaheim.
That's a great point you made, too. Just the 2 shots this period, but you look at the chances they've had with Carlson, Stone, Pacioretty. 3 great chances in this period. Yeah, they've been excellent on the road, trying to keep that going. Still some time here left in the 3rd to work.
Control this face-off. Coughlin lifts it out. For Toronto, moving along the near side. Patrick in there. Polisar, Carrier, a lot of bodies looking for that puck. Uyghur plays it out. Luostarinen took it in from Carrier as he shoveled it in. Coughlin rink wide to Nolan Patrick. He'll shovel to the corner. Carrier jumping in to play it against Lucas Carlson. It squirts loose to the corner. Coughlin feeds it across. McNabb gloving it to keep it in. His wrist shot, and that got blocked wide of the net. Patrick was in a battle in front with Montour for body position. McNabb squeezes off Luostarinen and moves it up ahead for Colasar. Right back they come.
Back and forth,
Carrier
back and
into
forth.
the zone. Drags it into the corner on Forsling. Protects the puck and works it loose for Coughlin. Down the wall to Colasar. He'll feed it into the middle. Little backhand from Waugh, blocked in front. Nick Waugh off the bench, had the chance. Little spin move in the slot.
A great little stick handle move in tight by Nick Waugh to create that backhand chance.
Clock ticking down towards 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Waugh dances his way in, lost the puck. Knight will tap it off for Lundell. Up the glass, but not out. Haig, a good keep into the blue line. Now Forsling, lead pass, and Marchment tips it out. Rolls slowly down ice, not going to have enough steam for icing. Pietrangelo back to get it. Haig pressured a bit by Marchman, looking to fend him off. Janmark comes to his aid. And then he ran into Lundell. In deep, Lundell looking to play it. Haig strips him of the puck. Checked by Marchman.
That's a pin up against the board here.
The voice of Dana
At least 20 seconds. Just pinned against the board.
Now. Up the boards, cut off by Reinhart. Puck kicks it in the middle, and Pietrangelo. Little touch pass from Dodonov to Haig. Ran out of real estate as Marchman rode him to the boards right in front of the Vegas bench. Reinhart and a fight through Carlson's check, dishing it off to Bennett. Ran into 3 Golden Knights. Here's Huberdeau. Ekblad a blast, missed it. Wide right. William Karlsson with Bennett in pursuit. And he has it. He'll clear in the backhand. Duclair into the Vegas zone for Huberdeau. He got hit by White Cloud. Marchessault up ahead for Smith. He'll break with Pietrangelo 2-on-2. Pietrangelo wristing it on goal. Knight a little trouble with that.
Nice save.
Was able to handle it on the wrist shot from Pietrangelo with 3:44 to go now in the third. And the Golden Knights looking for the tying goal.
Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. Meet new friends or reconnect with some old ones and find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Step into the new with a new Chevy. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $750 bonus cash. Visit Findlay Chevrolet, 215 in South Rainbow.
Take one.
Hi, I'm Stanley Cup champion Ryan O'Reilly.
And I'm 2-time Stanley Cup champion Pat Maroon.
Like, really? You're going to do that?
Can't argue with the facts.
Commercial, take 5.
Hi, I'm Stanley Cup champ and Conn Smythe winner Ryan O'Reilly.
Conn Smythe,
I'm trying to tell people they can save money on expensive car repairs by calling CarShield.
Yeah, me too.
If your car's out of warranty, I can see you moving.
No, you don't. Give CarShield a call.
The 2022 Truly Hard Seltzer NHL Fan Fair is coming to the Las Vegas Convention Center February 3rd through 6th. Tickets are on sale now at nhl.com/fanfare. Hockey fans of all ages can meet NHL mascots, test their hockey skills, enjoy games, and take a picture with the greatest trophy in sports, the Stanley Cup. For more information and to buy tickets, visit nhl.com/fanfare.
Vegas looking for a late-game hero in South Florida, down 1 to the Panthers. Game 3 of this road trip. Findlay Automotive Group post-game show standing by from Studio 31. Darren Elliott is tracking that missed chances topic that Shane Knighty spoke of. And outside of this game, Trevor Zegras with another one of those super skill goals, the Michigan move. Shane, could you do it? We'll show it to you after the game.
Shane's a big fan of those moves. Well, good for them if you can pull it off. Yeah,
sure.
And, get the poise to do it. Yeah. Zegras certainly, the things he can do with the puck. Pretty incredible player, talent.
Offensive zone draw for the Golden Knights, down 1. Carlson will dish it back to Theodore. The Golden Knights, with the goalie pulled lead in the game this year, have scored 4 times. Still got a little bit to go, 3.5 left. Leonard will dish it off. And here's Pietrangelo up ahead to Marchessault. Verhage trying to keep it alive for Florida. And now a loose puck. Tippett breaking towards the net. And Leonard with a big stop.
Nice save. That's the first action we've had in a while.
Came right across the top of the crease.
It's been like a quiet game. Back and forth. Go down, give it to the other team.
In this third period for Florida has Tippett. But Leonard's been able to turn him away. Reinhart gloves it down. Pietrangelo to Marchessault, and he'll flip it out.
Oh, big save by Leonard. You mark ones like that here as they try to tie this up as that clock winds down.
Coghlan went down along the near boards. He and Lundell both hit the deck. Marchman out high with a wrist shot. Blocker save Leonard. Lundell on the boards now.
2.5 left.
He'll feed it towards Reinhart. Poked away by Haig. Stone lead pass. Stevenson a foot race. Gudis gets there a stride ahead. Reinhart knocked down by Haig. Coghlan up ahead. Stevenson deflects it in deep. Leonard looking towards the bench, but not just yet. 2:20 left. Bennett rolls it out to center ice. Theodore got upended by Huberdeau, or taken by Marchment.
That looked like a trip to me. You can see the bench beat the board. Everybody not happy.
Approaching the final 2 minutes. It's 2-1 Florida. Janmark swinging around the boards. Bennett looking to move it out. Held in by Waugh. Off down to Petrangelo. And he'll dish it for Theodore. Theodore holds it along the half wall now. Plays it back to the point. A tough one for Petrangelo to handle. And saucer pass will have to go back to neutral ice. Sam Bennett is the go-ahead goal right now for Florida. Came early in the second.
Well, Vegas needs to get this down to the other end of the ice, get Leonard to the bench.
Inside the final minute and a half. And the Golden Knights looking to gain possession and get headed north. Here's Watt to the red line. He backhands it in. Leonard to the bench. 6 attackers on for Vegas. Puck Maroon with the stick of Haig. This will be an icing call. 1:07 to go now, third period. And Golden Knights will have themselves an offensive zone face-off to deal with. We'll take a look at tonight's Taco Bell take game summary in Florida. The Golden
What's
Knights
up, Dave?
over the
Welcome in.
scoring. Zach Whitecloud, his 6th of the year. But then it was Alexander Barkov short-handed for the Panthers. Sam Bennett, the go-ahead goal early in the second, and that's where we stand with 67 seconds to go.
Well, let's look at this. Owen tipping in all alone. Leonard goes for the poke check, misses, but gets the left toe there in time. You see the poke check misses, but he stays with it. And what a chance for Tippett. And here's a look at that one. You can see that's a Marchment makes contact with that back leg and trips up Theodore, but maybe timing of the game, not going to make that call, and it's a timeout here for the Golden Knights to try and rest Theodore.
1:07 on the clock.
Who just got off. Assistant coach Steve Spott gathers his guys. Well, it's been a great game. Golden Knights certainly have generated their chances here in the third. Just couldn't find the back of the net, but still have 1:07 to work.
Now the Golden Knights, after the timeout, they'll break the huddle. Stone, Stevenson, Pacioretty, Dodonov, Petrangelo, and Theodore on the ice.
Here we go.
Stone on that left side. Stevenson will take the draw against Reinhart, and Stevenson wins it. Here's Petrangelo. Squeezes it down to the corner. Ekblad with a steal. Put it out off the glove of Theodore. They'll race back to get it ahead of Marchment. Then lost it to Marchment.
Oh my God, he lost the puck to him. Oh my God, that was horrible. Vegas player back to get the puck, got it stolen away from a Florida player.
Florida with 54
Wow.
seconds left.
I'm shocked.
Well, tough play for Shea.
That's the most exciting thing of the whole night.
Just kind of stops, and as he goes to grab it, said the ice here, they played a factor. Theodore's had a great game. It's a tough break for him as he goes back. You see that puck just grabs.
Tough break, nothing. He just missed it.
Me.
Call it like it is. He just.
Make that, and Marchment able to put it in the
That was
empty
just
net.
horrible. Great hustle.
The Panthers
for the
now
Panthers.
up 3-1 here.
Well, safe enough to say, Shea, that the ice conditions are less than ideal for both teams.
Both teams are playing on the same sheet.
Leonard back to the bench. Mason Marchment, that's 3 goals in 2 games for him. Up ice comes Bennett with another empty net bid, and he missed it wide right. Looking for his second goal of the game. Petrangelo's pass picked off by Barkov. Huberdeau has an open net in front of him. Unselfish to Bennett. Score.
There's another one.
2 goals tonight and 20 on the season for Sam Bennett. As the
Good
Panthers
Lord.
Just missed an open net seconds before this time. Huberdeau with a good little pass over and makes no mistake. 2 empty net goals for the Florida Panthers. So 4-1 score, a little different than the game. The way it actually was, basically a 1-goal
Thank you to all the
game.
moderators here tonight, all the members who are here, all those who watched Ninja in the chat.
Wow, their record
We
at home now
appreciate
up to
you.
22-3-0.
Next hockey games will be next week. And next week also starts Olympic hockey.
22 of their first 25 on home ice. Coughlin winds it in. I guess if you just saw the score of this game, it'd be a little misleading. Tight, back and forth. Great chances at both ends. 2 empty net goals for the Panthers, 25 seconds apart. Sealing the win for them. Lucas Carlson will move
Absolutely,
it out.
sealing the win.
Clear to neutral ice, and that's it.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you.
You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. And it's all starting